Wednesdays.
Yeah. Welcome to Darkness Wednesday. We hit. Boom. What we saying, my people? What are we saying? Darkness Wednesday. Come on. Yo. Why was you taking so long to come in?
I wasn't.
I'm blessed, man. You sound like you're mash up. Punch!
No, I know I'm a little bit, but I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I made that mash up today too, man. Long day, man.
Why is
Hey,
it?
speech MJ.
Yo,
What you
Sto.
saying, Punch?
Oh, God.
Bless, man. Bless.
I'm on the light.
Alright, what's it called? Imagine I just finished off doing what I was doing right now, man. That's why I just come in here late as well, bro. Proper busy today. Hey, what we
No, I hear
saying,
you.
man? How's everybody?
Well, where's emotional?
Emotional?
Huh?
I don't know if we're gonna say. I don't know if we're gonna say emotional today, but I think emotional is too emotional lately.
You
Behave,
saying it
man.
went down?
Yeah, man. We're not gonna say. I think emotional is cut out like Ricks. Still.
Oh,
So what we
right.
saying though? How's everybody's week so far?
Yeah, just being rested up, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I see you bunning the creature already, you know.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
I'm telling you. But yeah, you know what I wanted to say? Today's topic, really and truly, man really want to speak.
What's the Kiki just showing grinning bare teeth, like, what is it?
Yo, yeah. Today, man really want to talk about, you know what man really want to talk about today? A few things.
Punch,
Yeah.
leave me alone. Punch, you should love it when I'm smiling. I'm in a good mood. Even though I'm not well, I'm good. Well, you like it when my face sour and push up? No.
Nah, just see you grinning teeth still.
I
Come
feel,
on.
even though I feel sick, but, you know.
You sound sick still. Sound like the flu got you.
No, I don't
Sound
feel
like
got
it grabbed in my
cold
life.
and
Yeah.
But yeah,
cold.
what's it called? Today's topic, I can't even lie to you though. Today we're going to talk about light-skinned people. Hey, do you know what I think we should talk about light-skinned people? Let me tell you why I think we should talk about light-skinned people. Emotional, yeah. And my thing is,
Just,
I was saying,
hold on. I don't mean to cut you, babe. But don't say what she said because she's not here to defend herself.
no, she's in
Or
the building. She's there.
oh, okay. I
She's
didn't even
there
see.
still.
She's in. She's in the building.
Okay.
No,
Well, you should add her
but
then, innit?
I know today's supposed to be dark, yeah, but we're not going to be that dark today. Because today we really need to have this conversation. Yeah, man. Today we're having a conversation about light-skinned people. You know what I mean? We need
And what is and
to
what is
bring
it about
awareness to
light-skinned
this.
people?
So,
Yeah.
so basically, the conversation about this is basically we're talking about, yeah. I punch you got big girls for blowing you big kisses. Yeah? What? What? The girl
Yeah,
them
come on.
sugar.
Come on.
Punch is the girl them sugar. Huh?
No, but did you read it? She
Huh?
said that is Punt single and does he yam front?
Who said that? Where did she say that?
No. She did still. She did.
Is Punch single? Does he? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, Punch don't eat cornflakes. What's wrong with you, though?
He said he
Yeah, I
doesn't have
Yeah?
don't.
the chocho.
Nah.
Punch,
Why? What one?
Punch eats cereal, not cornflakes.
But whatever. I don't eat that.
Call me
No.
Punch. Hey, rah, Punch. You gotta get them loving you say, yo, call me. Oh, now, but yo, so basically, topic is gonna be about, hold on,
About light skinned people.
about light skinned people.
And what is it about
So
light
Yeah.
skinned
basically,
people?
it's talking about I say a lot of people believe that light skinned people ain't really black. You
But
get what I'm
that's
saying?
rubbish.
Huh?
So then what? So then what are
And,
we?
hold on.
So
I
what is
think
like? What is light skinned people then?
I think a lot of people think that light skinned people have their own. Do you know
How?
what I mean? Have their own
How?
like it's like you got black, you got white, and then you got mixed like
No,
mixed people.
that's rubbish. That is rubbish
But
because you can have a light skinned
I
person.
believe
You can
I
have a light skinned person
believe
that has two dark skinned parents like you. Just because they come
Yeah.
out brown
It's
skin
true.
does not mean they're not black. So that's
facts,
rubbish.
facts. Yeah, you know what. I got uh, I know somebody like that. I know a few people actually like that are light skinned, yeah. But their mom and dad are black and white, but they've come out like dark like man still. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It doesn't matter. What how you have to look at it this way, yeah. When society looks at light skinned people, they don't see light skin, they see black. They don't care what shade of black you are black. When white people see Asian people, they don't see, oh, that's a coolie or a light skinned Asian. You are Asian. So all that where black people's not seeing light skinned people as black, they're just light skinned. I just think that's all that
So you
rubbish.
know what? So I look. What about how about do white people see light skinned people as white?
No,
No.
they see them as black.
They say
If
they're
you're
black.
not a pure thoroughbred, if you're not pure white, they do not rate you. They do not look at you as anything. They look at you as something, you know, underneath them.
Tiny dude. Oh, listen.
I,
Listen,
so someone's just put, I prefer light skinned girls to black skinned girls. To be honest, why? Why do you prefer light skinned girls to black skin girls? Sorry, I just want to
I
know
like
your
Do
why.
all right, you know what?
Kiki?
I'll be honest with you. But
Do you like light skinned boys? I'm gonna answer that for you. I'm gonna use you as an example.
Um, do I? No, not really. No,
why don't
Yeah, that's
you
what
like
it
light skinned
is.
boys?
because
It's the same thing, still. Is what I was about to say. It's the opposite, innit? Light skinned girls like dark skinned boys.
yeah,
It's the
like
other way around. Trust me.
for me, I don't know. I think
Said
I'm
he
not one of
prefers
those
light.
people. I'm not one of those people, but the majority of light skinned people
Willie
have this
Lynch theory, yes, it is the Willie Lynch theory.
have this complex that they feel that they are better than dark skinned people, and I feel that light skinned boys feel that they are better than dark skinned boys, or they feel sometimes that that because they're light skinned and everybody wants to be light skinned, that they're no, you're not. Go and sit down. Like, go away. I don't care if your mom's dark, dark, dark. I don't like not, and that's not me to be rude and disrespect you. That's not me. I just don't. Yeah.
You know what, yeah? I've always seen, yeah, light skinned people as black. The reason why I say that because I felt like they was never accepted on the white side. But because as black people, the more
You know why? You know why they're not accepted on the white side? Because they come out more black, bro. That's just what it
but
is.
I do believe I do think, yeah, I do think we have like us as just
All right,
like
just
dark
hold
skin.
on.
You can't even say
Just
dark
say,
skin. We can't.
people in the comments are asking, are you talking about mixed race or are you talking just about light skinned people? So
Yeah,
are you
like
talking about
Mixed
skin
race.
people.
We're talking about mixed race. We're talking about mixed race people, like, because I know people say mixed race have their own race. That's just their race. So there's some mixed race people won't even consider themselves as black.
okay, but I think that, okay, in that sense, I think it's
That's
how
up
they've
north
grown
where you
up.
go.
I think it's
That
how they're
yes,
growing up.
punch. I'm with you there. Up north it's like that. That's how it's like up north.
Yeah, but then I think it depends on how you've grown up, because if you've grown up with a white mum, you're going to be more based on the white side. If you grow up with a black mum, you're going to be more based on the black side. But either
Yeah,
way,
influence. Yeah.
but but either way, society, when they see you, you are not white. You are black. You can be black with curly hair. You can be mixed race with curly hair. They don't care. You are black. You think
Mm.
you think they're gonna go out of their way to find out if you're mixed race or not? No, they're not.
Yeah,
Hear
it's
this
true
one.
still.
Justo smashed all the light skinned girls in Kensal Green and Mozart. That's why them niggas are mad.
Facts. Facts. I used to kill Barry them on their side.
Huh?
Yeah,
Man
keep
say,
speaking sense, hero.
man say
Keep talking sense.
CSV updated '04. Who's that?
Yes. But yeah, so boom. Me personally, I don't know, man. But yeah, emotional, basically, being emotional, going to a heated discussion. Yeah, and she basically was saying that light skin ain't black because they have their own race. They are
But
their
as
own
I said to you,
race.
but babe,
Why? Where is she? She needs to come on and explain that.
no,
She
but
doesn't
no,
need
but
to.
this is why the people was asking.
She doesn't need to.
No, punch. This is why the people was
Mm.
asking. Are you talking about mixed race people, or are you talking about light skinned black people? Because there's a difference. Because as I said, a light skinned person could have two dark skinned parents, and the
Mm,
mixed race will have one black and one white. There's all right. There's people that is lighter than me, and they have two dark skinned parents. I'm darker than them.
for real.
So it all depends.
Yeah. Yeah. You know
So
what?
that's why you have to determine in what context you're saying it, because you can't just have that argument or say that without having some context. But like, in what sense are you saying it? Are you saying it
No,
to a
because
black or
no.
white
It's because
person?
no. Because apparently she was basically just saying, yeah, like
Oh yeah. So what? Someone just said,
black
what about
women don't go
albinos?
like light
Albinos
skinned
are
women
black.
don't go through what black women go through. Or light skin. Let's just say light skinned people just don't go through what black people go through. Like
But what do
like
black people
they
go
were in the
through?
house.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because when they look at us, they see black. They don't see she is brown, she is
No,
light.
but you do get a bit. You do get a bit of privilege though. You still
What
get more
privilege?
privilege than
What privilege?
more
Please
than
tell
the
me what
the
privilege we get.
darker person.
What privilege do we get? Name something
She
that we
look.
get.
Pardon?
Name something that we get. What privilege?
You lot worked in. When if we're talking about slavery time, you lot was in the house and we was in the field. The lighter people was in the house. The dark skinned people was outside in the field.
I don't listen.
Hey,
I don't want
so,
to disregard. I
hey,
don't want to
so,
disregard.
I can't agree
I
with
don't
that,
want to
you know.
disregard
Yo,
what our
it's true though. It's
ancestors.
facts. It's
No, hold
facts.
on, wait.
It's
I don't want
facts.
to
When we talk about
disregard what
roots,
our ancestors. No, I don't want to disregard what our ancestors went through. But bring it to these times here, in the times that we're living in. What privilege do we get that you black
All right,
people
let me show
don't?
you. Let me show you this. Let me show you this.
man said pretty privilege, you
Let
know.
me show you this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. If there was a dark skinned girl standing next to you, you're more likely to get all the attention more than the dark skinned girl. What are you talking
BS,
about?
BS,
That's the privilege.
BS.
That's the
Nah,
privilege.
rubbish,
Punch. Am I chatting shit?
rubbish,
Come on, bro.
rubbish,
What's that?
rubbish, rubbish.
If if she was standing there, yeah, with a bunch of other dark skinned girls, she's more likely to get more attention than the dark skinned girls. Am I lying? Am I
No,
talking shit?
no. But
It depends though, man. I won't say
Yo, come
thank
on.
always.
you,
Back
thank
in the
you,
days,
thank
punch.
you.
Back in our days, light skin was in.
Oh
Everybody
yeah, yeah.
wanted
Back in the
a
days,
light.
yeah. Back in the days, yeah. That's what you talk
Everybody.
about now.
Maybe now it's different, but back then, everybody wanted a light. The lighties, everybody's running them down, and we're not lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
So someone said the house niggas helped the field niggas, yeah. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They was snitching. They was snitching, yeah, on the field niggas. That's why they was still in the house. You get me? No, they wasn't.
Yeah, there was. Yo, light skinned people used to be in the house.
No, I'm not talking about light skin here. We're talking about the house niggas against the field niggas.
Yeah, the field niggas were rebellious, bro.
Yeah,
They
that's what
always
it
got
is.
sold. The field niggas always got sold out by the house niggas.
Yeah, but that's what the person's saying. The house
Big,
niggas helped the field niggas. No, they didn't. They didn't help the field niggas. They were snitching on them.
big time, and they were just yo. The field niggas had it hard, bro. Bulls chopped off, hanged, all of that, raped, all of that.
Come on.
You get me? Peak. You get what I'm saying? But boom, boom, boom. Like I said, yeah. That's where the privilege come in. You used to get bare more
But
attention.
I look at them as black though.
Thank you. We're just different. We're just a different shade of black.
Yeah.
That's all that. That's all that it is.
Because the DNA don't lie, bro. It shows.
You understand?
Facts.
Yo, big up you, man, yeah?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, my girl, big you up as well.
Hi, you're
Hey,
right.
listen, yeah? I'm only jumping on because you're trying to argue my thing about the field Negroes and the house Negroes, yeah? Quickly, yeah? Not all house Negroes were the enemy, bro. You need to pre it. Think about it, yeah? Think about it like this, yeah? If you're around the slave masters, them, yeah? They've got all the plans, innit? You get what I'm trying to say? You're gonna need a man on the inside to come out to the field, man, and say, yo, this
They
is what them
wasn't
man are
doing that,
planning.
bro. They
This
was
is
not
what
doing
they were
that. That's what
doing
I'm
that
trying to
though,
tell
bro.
you. No,
Not
they
all,
wasn't.
what are you trying to say to me?
No,
What
they
are you trying
was
to say
not
to me? Every
doing
field,
that,
what are you
bro.
trying to wait. You trying to tell me
They
every
was
field
G'ing them up.
Negro?
They was
Wait.
G'ing
Are
them
you
up,
trying to
man.
say every field Negro was on job with man? Are you trying to say every field Negro weren't snitching on man?
Now they
When
were
we were trying
shook.
to plan
Some field
insurrection,
niggas were
when we were
shook.
trying to
Some field niggas were
wait.
shook. Some field
When,
niggas were shook.
when we was talking about running up in the house, do you think every field Negro was on that? Or do you
Bro,
think
No, they
you're
were shook.
talking.
They were
certain
shook.
field,
Come on,
Yo,
or do you
hold on,
think
hold
listen.
certain
on.
field Negroes are
Yo,
snitching
bro,
on man?
listen to this.
Bro,
You see field
you're
guys,
talking
yeah,
like we was
back
there,
then.
but from
You
what
see
I
every
know and
field
what I've
niggas back
read,
then.
house niggas was
Bro,
snitching
not
on
every
field
field
niggas.
Negro was on
Yeah.
man's side,
I,
bro.
I I never read
It's like
nothing about the
on
house
road,
man.
bro. It's not every road man is on road business, and certain road man snitch to the police, bro.
All of
I
them
see you trying to
do.
justify that.
All
Yeah,
right,
All of them
certain
do.
certain road man snitch, bro.
All
Certain
of
field
them do
niggas
right
was
now.
snitching,
They
bro.
are official
Certain field niggas was
snitches.
snitching, bro.
I don't know about that still.
Bro. What about the overseers? Who were the overseers? They were in the field, bro. The overseers
What
Yeah,
do you mean the
were black, you
overseas?
know.
yeah,
Overseers were
they was.
black, you know.
Talk your shit,
Yeah,
rude
Overseers
boy.
were black, you know. They
Talk
was
your
in the
shit.
field. Bro, let me show you
bro,
something.
you
Certain
know what
men in
it
the
is? You're
field were
using too much
dying, and we
example, bro.
needed house niggas.
Listen,
We
listen,
needed house
I'm gonna
niggas to come
prove
out
it.
and bring us a
Listen
little
to this. Hold
cornbread.
on. Let my
listen,
man
Bro,
land.
listen.
certain man in the, them man in the houses in the kitchen, bro. They were bringing man food. Not all of them. Don't get it twisted. Don't
But
get
don't
my words
get it twisted.
twisted.
But yeah, you're right.
Not
You're right.
every house Negro,
But he's right. He's right.
not every
But
house
listen to what I'm saying,
Negro
though.
was the enemy, bro.
Bro. But
And
listen, bro.
not every field Negro was a friend, bro. I'm
Listen
telling
to
you, bro.
this, though, bro. Listen to this. What I'm saying is, yeah,
Go on.
a lot of the light skin women, black women, lived
Yeah.
in the house. Do you get what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And they were getting breed out, bed wrenching.
Yeah,
There, the mixed race youths were coming out through that interaction there.
yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, but
Facts, bro. That's
but
facts.
watch
But
this now.
I'm
Watch
just
this.
coming on to say not every house Negro was an enemy, bro. Certain of them were coming out giving us the plans, giving us maps, bringing out food to man that's starving in the field, bro. Not
Yeah.
every house,
Nah,
Malcolm X
man,
got that bit wrong.
the
Not
field
every
niggas used
house
to put in the
Negro
work, man.
was the
Hold
enemy, my
on, my bro.
brother.
Hold on. Punch.
The
What you want
field
to say?
niggas, the field niggas used to put in the work. This is what
Facts.
happened. You see, when they used to come,
Facts.
wait, let me finish, bro. You see, when they used to come here and say, yo, let's group up. This is what we're going to do tonight. It's only the house nigga that used to G them up. And next thing you know, my man's getting stretched out by horses the next morning, bro.
Brother, it
Willie
weren't.
Lynch. Read
All
about
right.
it as well, bro. That's what I'm
Bro,
trying to say to you.
I'm the one that made the Willie Lynch comment, bro.
He
It
did,
was
he
me
did, he
that put
did.
up
Nah,
Willie Lynch, bro.
listen,
Listen,
listen.
go on.
Forget you making a comment. I knew about Willie Lynch from when man was
I'm
youth,
not saying that you
bro. Like,
didn't,
you get what
but
I'm
you're
saying?
telling me to read up on Willie Lynch. I'm just saying I'm the one that put up the Willie Lynch comment.
So
So
meaning
I
you
Yeah,
said
clearly know
you
about
read it.
Willie Lynch.
yeah,
What
go
I'm
on, go on.
saying is to you, certain of these overseers, yeah, they were black, bro, yeah? And they wanted to be the biggest, blackest nigga on the field, bro. They didn't want no one outshining
No, I'm
them.
not trying
They
to
didn't
say.
want...
You know what it is. You know the
Go
argument
on,
is.
bro.
You said house niggas were helping the field niggas, and
Nah, but
I'm
I didn't
saying
mean
no.
all of them, bro. I'm saying not every single house nigga was the enemy. That's all I'm saying, brother.
Yeah, but
Not
I'm
every
not.
single one of them was the
Saying.
enemy,
I'm
bro.
not saying they
And
was
it's
the
not
whole
every
setup.
single...
I'm
But
not saying that.
you're saying, yeah, it was always 100% of the time, it was a house nigga that snitched.
Yeah,
Brother,
and the
they
plans
weren't
of man
even in the
always
field
getting
to hear the
away.
plan. They weren't even in the field to hear the plan. It was other field niggas snitching on field niggas because they didn't want to get the whippings, bro.
Bro,
It weren't
Facts, this
always
is what I'm
just
trying
the
to
house
say.
nigga.
bro,
It
This is what
weren't
I'm trying to
always
listen.
just
say,
the
bro.
house
This is
nigga,
dead.
brother.
You've seen
Brother,
Roots,
it weren't
bro. You've
always
seen
just the
Roots.
house nigga.
Who
That's
the
all I'm
banter
saying,
always
brother.
got
There
snitched
was
on, bro.
enemies. There was enemies that was in
Yeah,
the
he
field
always
with
got
man, bro.
snitched on, bro.
What?
The house niggas always
Sorry?
snitched, bro.
What you say,
That's why
brother?
you seen Roots. You seen Roots.
I've seen Roots. I've seen all of that.
Kunta
I've seen
Kente always
Uncle
got
Tom's
snitched on,
Cabin.
bro.
I've seen all of that,
Exactly.
brother. But that's a story that the white man has written to give us, bro. You get me? When you're watching them TV programs, who wrote that? Who produced that? Where did they learn their history lesson from, brother? Man can't just watch
For what?
TV and
For
be like,
what?
yeah, that's a fact.
Don't try to get the
Listen to what I'm
insulting.
saying, brother.
Who
Not every
produced
house nigga
all the books
was
that
the
we read as
enemy,
well though?
brother.
The
What?
books that we read, who produced them as well if you're trying to get technical,
Brother,
bro?
brother, listen to what I'm saying. Use common sense. Not every man in the house, not every man in the house was the enemy. There was certain man in the house that was helping, man. Facts. You
That's
can't
your
deny that. That's
opinion. That's
facts.
your opinion. You
It's
can't
not an
apply that
opinion.
on
It's
me.
facts, bro.
It's not
It's
facts,
facts.
bro.
History
Show
books,
it.
documentary.
Show it. Show it
What
to
I'm
me.
saying is, bro, you gotta be able to pick sense or nonsense, innit? That's what I'm saying, bro. Man can't just be straight black and white, bro. Like there was no in between. It's not just an extreme thing, brother. There was people in the house that helped man, and there was people in the field that turned man in, brother.
Yeah, that's
It's the
your
same
opinion.
thing
Fair
today,
enough.
bro. It's the
That's
same
your
thing
I'm good,
today,
opinion.
my brother.
brother. Big up you, man. Anyway, because it's not an
Yeah.
argument. It's a good
It's not an
conversation to
argument.
have.
That's what I'm
Isn't it?
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
not.
like
Yeah,
it.
It's
brother.
I
not.
like your comment still,
Yo,
my brother. I
yo,
like
is.
it. I
It's,
like it. I
I'm
like
just
it.
getting.
Let
I'm
me
just
hear what
going.
my
Going
man
calm.
saying, brother.
I'm
What you
just
say,
going
brother?
calm with you. I'm just saying, yeah, that's your opinion. You get what I'm
No, of
saying? It's not
course.
an argument.
It's always going to be an opinion.
Hmm.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because how
Talk,
can man prove it? Unless man was there, first-hand experience,
talk.
primary, and all of that. Man just going off of stories of a story of a story. But what I'm saying is, man can't just be straight extreme and be like every single brother in that house was an enemy. In that house was an enemy, bro. Because I know there was man bringing plans out, bro.
Okay,
There was
but
man bringing
do you
plans
see
out.
why I said? Do you see
Mm.
why?
Facts. Look at Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
Rosa Parks was a
Light
light
skin.
skin
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
at the back
Yeah,
of the
yeah. You
bus.
gotta argue with
Yeah.
It
it
was
still.
she weren't the one that started that agenda. It was a little black girl, 15-year-old dark skinned black
Yeah.
girl. You get me? That
Mama knows
refused to
his
sit.
thing, still he knows his thing.
Brother, I'm just saying it's not that in it. Like, yeah, there's a light skin thing. We don't have to go all the way back to slavery because it's still happening today. Light skinned people
Facts.
get put over dark skinned
Facts.
people. It's a
Talk.
fact. It's a fact. But it depends on where you was raised and who you was raised with and the education that you have. Because if you have education, you know melanin, black of the berry, sweet of the G. You know that. You know that.
Come on.
You get me? But obviously, if we're
Go
watching the
with the golden life
EastEnders
with the
and,
ocean.
and the westernized TV programs and the magazines pushing straight hair,
We're
light
tripping.
skin,
We're moving a mad time.
obviously, you're going to grow up loving light skin and white gal, innit? Obviously, you get me? But when you know yourself and you got education yourself, then you kind of put that to the side, innit? That's a little boy thing.
Come on.
You get me? That's a little boy thing. Man all went through that secondary school, junior school, loving off the light skin thing. But that's what you see on TV, innit?
That's
You
the
get me?
agendas they're pushing our
It's the
faces.
agenda, brother. It's the education. It's not just like, oh, I fancy white girl. That thing got pushed into you
Look at
from
the
the
light skinned
womb,
white
brother.
girl we got in front of us right now.
Brother, you see the light skin thing, yeah? In America, yeah, you know about the one drop rule thing, innit? So you could have had
Yes.
10
My boy.
generations and you're still black. Even though parent after parent after parent was white, they're trying to breed out the thing. Until you've had enough white blood in you, then you can come back to the white side, innit? Do you
Come
get what
on.
I'm trying to say? And that's what it is. And it's based on those educations that we kind of favor the white thing. even if a black man tells you something, you don't really want to hear it unless a white man says it on TV or in school. You hear me? And the black man could be saying the same thing, but it don't sound good until it come from a white man.
Yeah, it's
You
just
see
not
me?
qualified. He's not
Bruh,
qualified to
it's,
say it's true.
yeah,
We're
blood,
talking about
validation and
right
that.
now, my G. We went from back into right now.
Yeah,
About
yeah,
20 years old conversation. What's wrong with you? You probably don't even know about these conversations. That's what you're
Trust
saying.
me.
That
Now some
huh?
people are getting offended, man. We're just talking facts, man.
No, I'm not trying to offend no one. It's
Now,
no,
not
you're
facts
not,
you,
bro,
not
though,
bro,
you,
you,
not
bro,
you.
bro.
I'm
You
just
see right
saying that
now,
for the
you're not
audience.
offending nobody. What you're saying,
brother.
true
But
story.
the truth don't care though, innit? People
Come on,
can be
people don't
offended,
care.
but
You know what?
the truth
People can't
don't
handle
business
the
about
truth.
your opinion, brother. The
No,
truth
but I
don't care,
no,
blood.
no,
A man
but you see
talking
what it
truth,
was.
blood.
The whole conversation was is Justo said that certain black people
Mm,
don't
mm.
see light skin as black.
That
They
was
see them
Okay.
emotional.
as
Emotional didn't see it.
they see them as their own entity. And
Yeah.
I'm
Mm.
saying, and
Even
I'm
my,
saying,
hey, my brother said the same thing. My brother said the same thing. My brother just said,
no, but this is what you have. No, but this is what I'm saying. You can't talk about mixed race people and put light skinned black
No,
people
mix
in the same bracket. You can't do that.
okay, not
mixed
like
race.
skin.
So how far? Wait. See the mixed race thing. You see the mixed race thing. When does mixed race stop? When do we? At what point do you say, okay, that person's black or that person's white or this person's mixed race? If you got a black mum and a white dad, you're mixed race, right? But in my day, that was half caste. I'm
Half
old
cast.
school.
Half
In my
cast.
day, that was half caste.
Mixed
I
with
don't
you.
know where this mixed race thing.
But that's the term. That's the wrong terminology.
No,
You're,
that's
That's
but
the right
what's wrong? It's
terminology.
based
That
on
was the right
timings. It's
terminology.
based
it's
on
the wrong
timing.
terminology.
It's
That's
based on because we
wrong.
could say mulatto.
Wrong.
We could say mulatto.
A
We could go all the way
mulatto.
to the
A
We
actual
mulatto,
scientific,
darling.
got more
A
people coming
mulatto.
in. We've got more. We
whatever.
got so
But
much people want to come in right now.
what I'm saying is, we could go to the actual scientific
It's
terms
so
that these people
funny.
come up because we
Hold on,
didn't
my
come
bro.
up
I'm
with
gonna
these labels.
let you in. I'm gonna
We're
let
just
you in,
you.
my bro. Let my guy land. I'm gonna let you in. Let my guy land.
Go on. Sorry. Go.
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, you could, as I keep saying, you can have two dark skinned
I'm gonna
parents
let you in, King. I'm gonna let you in.
that will have a that will
Drop me
have
out. Drop me out.
a lighter baby.
You need
That
to, my
doesn't
bro.
mean
You know,
they're
my bro.
not
You
black,
need to take it.
and
Stop. Let me bring somebody
that's the
in.
Yeah.
Before
Let
conversation.
we
me
get
exit. Let me
arguing.
exit.
All right, my bro.
1 minute. Big you
Yeah,
up, yeah.
big you up,
Punch,
my G.
punch.
Thank you for
Don't
coming
say
Don't
in
know.
that
and
to
Don't
dropping
me.
know.
some
Say
knowledge.
Big
that
up. All love.
What's that?
Come on.
punch. You need a punch
Right.
yourself about
Yo, King,
about
you're
this
coming in right
not
now, King.
suspended.
King, coming in is just something constructive. You know
Well,
what I mean?
hey,
You made me
one
take
thing,
out a man
Kiki,
that was
man.
on
Mind
job
your own
right now.
business, man. Mind your business. Eh?
No, it's in my team.
Yo, King ain't even
uh,
coming in. King ain't even coming
Hello,
in. Let me let somebody in.
excuse me. No, we was. That's why I was asking. Don't tell me what we was talking about because clearly you weren't listening properly.
What's going on, geezer?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, my
How you doing?
brother.
yeah, how you
Well,
doing, bro? You good?
I'm
So,
good. I'm
yeah, what did you want
good.
to say?
I don't know, man. I just fucking joined. I don't know. You just,
You,
you just accepted my request. I don't know shit.
Oh,
All right,
What,
let me
what's
ask
hey,
you
the
a
issue
question.
here?
All right, let me ask you a question.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
When you see a light skinned person, do you see them as light skinned or do you see them as black? Which one?
I, I, I don't think about it actually.
You don't.
I don't even think about
You
that.
just see them as a person.
I see ethnicities, but I
that's
don't
what you
think
lot
it's
say now, though. You say
what?
this now, though. You see what
No, man.
I'm saying?
No,
Don't
I'm not
listen. Don't
fucking
be
racist.
scared. Don't be scared,
What do
my
you?
bro.
It's not about
What do you think me
You
for?
see
no,
this?
it's not
Hey,
about
looking
you
like a
being
you
racist.
mafia.
ain't lynching us anymore.
We,
Now we're talking.
Man,
So
listen, hey,
I get
my friend, my
I
friend,
get
what you saying?
racism
Are
every
you
day.
Russian, Russian mafia,
he looks like a mafia
Russian
boss. He
mafia?
does look like a mafia
Uh,
Yeah.
boss.
Huh?
He
thanks,
looks
man.
like a
Listen,
mafia boss.
Maybe I am.
it's not about you
Maybe
being
I am. Yeah,
racist.
what do you think?
It's not
Let
about
me
you
see.
being it's not about you being
What?
racist. I'm just asking you your opinion.
About what?
I just asked you,
So
when you
these
see light
Well, I say this
people, do
guy
you
is
see them as
captain.
black?
unfruitful.
What? Who's black?
Mom,
No, I'm not black,
no,
man.
No,
take him out.
don't worry, my bro. Listen, let somebody else come in. I got somebody else coming in, my
Shit.
bro.
All right.
Yeah, come on.
Yo, he's a mafia boss.
Uh,
He's a
uh,
mafia boss, bro.
Come
Did
on.
you see the Islam?
I just
Did you
know
see
it's
the Islam?
cocaine. I just know.
Nothing.
My God,
Uh,
hey,
uh,
Hey,
he
don't
showed
okay.
it.
say nothing.
Ah,
I know you're.
What's the name?
I know you're
Man's got the
okay.
name tuned in. Don't say a word.
say no more, my guy. Say
Yeah.
no more. Yes. Yo, he's on
Anyway,
top.
just change the topic because we're not gonna get nowhere with
All
this.
right, cool. What was it that people wanted to talk about again? Pull on the front line, Kiki.
No,
We're moving on from the light skin topic. Now we're
so
moving on to something different. Why is it
no,
that people want to know, please?
girls were asking what is so fascinating, why is men so fascinated with abacas, with doggy style? Why are you not so fascinated with that? Why is it every time you don't want, like, babe, just bend over and give me abacas, babe, bend over and give me like, what is it about that you lot?
You see the
Yeah.
shape more better, innit?
Do you know what? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Certain girls, you want backers. You see the skinny bony girls, you don't want no backers from them. You don't want no backers from the skinny bony girls because bare bones. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, this guy,
Oh my
yo.
god.
Oh my
Bare bones.
days, though.
Yeah. But you see the fit girls, like you know what I'm saying? You want the
That's
backers
what I'm
because
saying. You
you
want to
just
see the
it moves
shape.
like the ocean.
You say like
You
a
get me?
wave. Yeah.
And sometimes yeah, I
A
get it.
tsunami wave.
No, but you know, sometimes yeah, I get it because I think yeah, women want that face-to-face interaction sometimes.
Yeah, not every
But
time it's bend over and give me mamas and papas, like
Oh,
one
whatever,
side
man.
and
As soon as the music
you know
come
what?
on, you lot bend over.
Let me tell you
As
something.
soon as the
shut
tracks comes
up.
on,
That's in the
as soon as
dance
the tunes
though.
come on, yeah, you lot bend over.
That's
So
in
You
the
see,
dance. But when it's bedroom time, it's me and my man. Why can't I stare in your eye and all them
that's
things?
dead, bruv. You
Me
stare in my eyes every
personally,
day in the morning, bruv. That's dead, man. What you staring in my eyes for? What do you want to see? Huh?
what?
You see,
Look
you
into
know
my
the
eyes
color
to
of my eyes.
hypnotize me,
I don't
innit?
want. I know the color of your eyes. Why do you keep on staring in my eyes?
So why do you want to keep staring at my ass?
Because I know you can't see what I'm doing when I'm clapping it.
You're an
That's why.
idiot.
uh,
Oh
Justo
my
funny, you
god.
know.
Oh god.
You get me? Well, you wanna talk about you wanna see some eye contact, bro. We already do that when we wake up in the morning, or when I like, you know what I'm saying. When we started, we already look in our eyes. Now bend
Really?
over,
No,
backwards,
I think
backwards. Woulda,
personally,
woulda, woulda,
I
woulda,
think
woulda, woulda,
personally
woulda.
it
What's
would.
wrong with you?
No, I think personally it all depends on the type of segment you're in. If it's one of those like, raw, like, yeah, let's get it over. Like, you're just like,
Yeah,
what?
for
I
real,
just
bro.
want to beat that right now. I just want to jump. I understand that, but I think what the women were saying, why is it like all the time? Like, don't you want to switch it up a bit? Like, why
Now,
does
but we
men just
ended with
always
the
want to?
No,
backers, though. We
we
give you
all
all
this
the.
is no, that's what I'm saying. You
But we
yeah,
ended with the
covers backers.
backers. We give you all the what you don't want. We do the missionary for 2 seconds. Don't really like the missionary. Flip it to the side. Pick
You
it
know
up
what
and
it
Why?
is, you
throw
know
it in the
what it
air.
is though, you know what
Pull
Why?
it
it is
on
though,
the
Sto.
wall.
You know
Why?
what it is. The
Spider-Man it.
backers, you know what it is. The backers last more longer, innit? It
Facts.
takes more time. That's just what it is.
Oh, you see the backers.
No, not
The backers is when
necessarily.
the
If
backers
you
is
know
when they,
how
they
to
they're
work
trying to
the
run away.
personality
So
and
it
you
feels
know
like
how
you're
to,
complicated, huh?
if you know how to work it and you know how to push back and all them things, they don't last long, Oh,
What?
You know what? You know what? It's like this person here. You say
I know
most
what you're
girls are
saying, but
dead at
nah,
beating.
it's not
It's
that
true.
yeah.
A
style.
lot of girls are dead at beating. It's true. A lot of girls are dead at beating. Some girls, the majority of girls can't even beat.
Then I don't know what type of girls you lot are laying down with.
No, 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 no. Don't say that. Don't
Kiki,
say
why would
that.
you change
Yes,
that?
Don't
That's your
say that.
yes.
favorite line.
Don't say that
What?
because you
That's
like,
your favorite
hey,
line.
we're
I
the
don't know
one
what
that's
kind
doing
of
all
girls
the
you're
work.
linking. I don't know what kind
Because
of
it's
girls
the
you're lying now with.
truth, though. Because it's the truth.
Do you, hey, are you telling me you actually work the thing?
I, I don't have no complaints.
So
Oh,
you guessed it.
Kiki,
So you control the
Kiki just
guessing.
lies there. Kiki just lies there and take it.
Why? Who? Who? Hello,
Most
listen,
girls
I get fling
move
like a
like a
rag
plank
doll,
of
you
wood.
stay
Yes, they
there.
do.
They get fling like a rag doll, you stay there. Me no lie there and take what? No? Mm-mm.
Bro, all I know is,
He just asks you a question like, do you ride it? He said you don't get no complaints. Like that's not enough though.
do you ride it? She's
Huh?
laughing.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you
What's
what? Do you stand
what's
upside
my
down in your
speciality, Miss Lightskin? My speciality in what?
but what most girls? Calm.
That's embarrassing for a man to say. Emotional. What is emotional about?
Bruv, I'm telling you right now, yeah. All I'm saying to you is this: more time, you
What's
just
my
want to kill it.
what's my speciality in beating?
Man say most girls can't beat, yeah, and complain like they're in a fitness class.
Yeah, they can't handle it. Yo, most of them can't even handle it. Yeah, something for
Well,
real.
I can't
100%
talk for
untruthful.
others. I can only
Most
talk
guys
for
can't,
myself.
yo, most can't be asked to teach them. Yeah, we can't be bothered, man. We can't be bothered.
But
Why
there's a
not?
question there. There's a question there for you. What position do
And
you do the
no,
best?
I see the question and I'm now answer it. Me
I
like
was,
all of
now,
it.
imagine
Me
I was
like
trying to
all of
ask her that. Imagine I was trying to ask her that from before. What
Mm.
is your position? What is your
Yeah,
I
your
said I
position?
favorite
like all
position.
of I said I like all of it except from the bum thing. Yeah, I'm not into that, but I like all of it.
Do you like all of it? All of it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you do? Yeah, cock it up for the backers. Yes, all of that. Yes, yes.
The neck,
On the side,
the neck, the neck,
mamas and what?
the neck.
I don't know about
What?
that one.
The
I
neck
don't know
don't
about.
get juked up. Yeah, the necks get juked up. The necks get juked up. That laugh says it all.
Yeah. We talk about last week. She owned up saying that she don't mind getting a throat squeeze and that.
Yeah, I like that. I like getting bitten. I
Oh,
like all of that.
I told you so.
I don't.
No.
I'm
Huh?
telling you,
Would I marry a virgin? Yes, actually, I would marry. I would marry a virgin because she's more likely to be much more of a freak than the normal girl
not
that's
really,
already been beat out
not
a
really.
hundred
Well, how
times.
can how can the virgin be a freak?
You have to kind
Yo,
of work. You
You
have
have
to
to
I'm
work
telling.
her.
mold
You have to
her.
work her
You
in there
have to
still.
Hey,
mold her.
Mm.
listen, but bro, she's more likely to try and pleasure you much more because she wants to be on game quickly. You get me? So she's gonna be willing to learn from you what you're gonna teach her. Then she's gonna implement her own thing. So you're building up her confidence. That's
Exactly.
what you're doing. You're
So
building up her
you have
confidence.
you have to teach her how you want them to be. That's like a man. If you're sleeping with a man and a man's not doing it how you like, you have to teach him. You have to say, babe, I like it
Yeah,
like this.
because you know
I
what?
like it like
But
that.
look, but this is what I'm trying to say to you. What you're doing is you're going through the
But there
steps
has to
with
be
her.
something to teach, though.
No,
There
but
has to be something to teach. If
yeah,
there's
because you
nothing
know.
to teach, then that's dead.
Your phone.
What's the get choky because they be on the phone to the police?
No, not me.
Hey,
Not me,
then
darling. Not
someone
me.
said choose.
Me like
No,
a
but
little,
listen, listen to what I'm saying. You see, when you if you have a virgin, yeah, you basically you're molding her, and then you're building up her confidence. And once you build up her confidence, then she's gonna want to explore her body a bit more. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So when she gets to that point, then you know. Listen, she's gonna be a quick learner because of the fact that what you're teaching her, she's gonna feel like everything is right. She's doing everything
Mm.
like.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You see now, you know what I mean? Yeah, like some of you girls right now, yeah, I can't lie. Nowadays, you girls of nowadays, I don't do that. I don't do that. Dead thing, the long thing. Man ain't got time for that. You get me?
Most of them lie, you know. Most of them lie.
They
Unless,
still say
and,
lie.
Them lie. Them
unless you're
lie. Them
allowing man to,
lie.
unless you're letting a man to bruck you up, put their foot on your head, yeah, yeah, all of that madness, slap their thing in your forehead, yeah. You
Someone
get me?
Someone just said, what's the highest body count you would marry?
Pardon?
Yeah, I see that.
What's the highest body count you would
What
marry?
Kiki's talking sense?
Do you
Ah,
know what?
come on, emotional man.
The
That's
only person I
sliding.
would say, the
Man,
only,
shut up. You're just a
the
hater.
only
How?
person
You're
I
just
would say,
a
How am I a
hater,
hater?
man.
Because right now she's going against me in store right now. So I'm
How's
on
she
to her. You
nah,
get me?
going
bro,
against
Think I'm
she's
you?
not
on to
allowed in
her.
the chat. That's why she's not allowed. I
Oh,
banned her from the chat. I don't know what she's doing here right now.
Suspended. I told
She's
you.
a
Ah, see what you're
suspended.
saying
don't
now,
worry. I'm
Kiki.
emotional.
She's a
I've got it for the both
suspended.
of us.
She's
Don't worry.
excluded out of here. Yeah, but anyway, now, all jokes aside, now, bro, what? Say that again, Kiki. Would I marry what? How many body counts?
The guy said, what's the highest body count you would
And
marry?
then he says, what about if she got 10 in it?
If
She
she's
No,
got
got,
that was
10
yeah,
some,
body.
but that's someone different.
no, but if she's
Oh,
got, look, all right, look, the highest body count, but I don't know, man. Like,
that's
as
a
long as
mad
not,
one, isn't it?
yeah, as long as it's not past 20, though, man.
But you would never know.
That is true.
Hey, hey, hey,
That
hey,
is
hey,
true.
hey. We got somebody that's trying to come in right now that got suspended. Want to come and plead their case. Yeah, you got suspended. You're not allowed back.
Emotional. I've got it for the both of us. But at the end of the day,
Who let you in? You're suspended.
He did it on purpose. He did that on purpose so I can run up in the room and come on the
Now we
live
want
because
you
I'm
out of
downstairs
here.
with the family.
Hey, Punch, we want it out of here.
He did it on purpose,
what?
Punch. He did it on purpose.
Yeah, because,
I told
you
you,
know, she thinks
Kiki.
she's
She
smart trying
came
to
in.
write comments
She
so we can
came in.
notice her.
In
That's
there.
for real.
No, I'm
Them
downstairs
comments
with the
about
family.
Anyway, yo,
Kiki's
boom,
making
boom, boom.
sense.
Let me tell you
Boom, boom.
why Kiki's making sense.
I talk sense all the time, Punch.
Because
Don't hate.
when you can't say what a virgin woman would be like. We're women and we were virgins. Remember, you're entering a woman, yeah. So you can't say she's the biggest freak. That don't make any sense. So that when Kiki say no,
No,
you
I
have
said,
to
yeah,
mold her and everything.
she'll be the
She,
biggest freak.
that's
Now,
not
the end, he did
true.
explain himself still.
She'll
He
be,
did, he did. He
this
explained
is what I'm
himself.
saying, bro. She will be the
Yeah,
biggest
no,
freak.
I heard him. He said she's more likely to want to please her man, but that's not down to her being a virgin or anything. That's down to how a woman feels about the man.
Yeah,
Whether
because
she's a
I
virgin or
agree
not,
with
that's
that.
down to how
But
a
you see
woman
what?
feels
Yeah,
about the man.
you see what?
Hey, she's getting complicated again,
You could be
still.
with a woman, and one woman would make you feel one
Hey,
way,
emotional. Why you
and
look
you
so
could be with another
serious?
woman,
What's
and the
wrong?
other woman would
Do you
make you
know
feel
what?
another way.
There's a family
So
meeting in it.
it all
That's
depends
why
on
I
your
was typing.
relationship
I'm
with
at my
that
mom's
woman.
house and everyone's downstairs.
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? You could be with a woman that's a super freak that will not give you the freakness shit. And you could be with a,
Okay,
you could be with a woman, yeah, that has no clue of what to do. You get what I'm saying? You
okay,
get what I'm trying to say, Punch?
okay.
Freaky
We're
girls
not on
love them
sinners,
kind of shit.
you know. We are not on the sinners
Oh
podcast. Like
my
we're not
days.
doing that. What is that? I can't even do in my life.
Wait,
Why am I meant to be excited
wait,
and
Punch,
happy
Punch.
about hearing this?
They
Yeah,
not just ask, yeah, what's the definition of a
No,
freak? And I'm
I
basically.
yeah.
No,
asked
I
that.
hear
I
you. No,
Spot
I
asked.
on,
hear
yeah.
you.
I
But
asked.
now
Yeah,
they're saying they
And
don't want to hear that. Now
I
they're saying
never
they don't
said
want to hear that.
I,
that.
No, no,
no,
I
they
never
don't want to
said
hear
that.
the
I
I
never
hype
said
and
said.
that.
build. They don't want to
You
hear
asked
it
me
on the
why's my
live.
face like that because you didn't have to say all of that stuff,
Now, but
innit?
you're
So,
the way you done the face, it's like, oh.
yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
but
she
punch,
done it
yeah.
like, she done
On
it
a
like,
real
she done
though,
it
Listen,
if
like,
if
each
some
oh
if
my
a girl
God.
starts talking about
each
squirting and
to
all that
their
stuff in your face, you're
own,
gonna be
innit?
like,
Each
yo,
to
like
their
you
own.
know, okay, a bit too much
That's
graphics.
when
That's
mans are
all.
going swimming.
As I said,
Okay.
each
Okay.
to
Imagine them just
each
sitting
to their.
like this.
So hold on, let me ask you a question. You're asking Gal if they suck balls and all that. Do you like yam
We don't
front?
yam front.
I just told
So why
you,
must the
she's
girl
asking you
must
that all.
must yam balls
He
then?
never, he didn't
Why? And if you
even,
don't yam front,
wow. What did
Yam
you
the
ask
balls.
that
The
still?
way you said
Yeah,
yam it is
yo, did you ask
getting
that though?
dark.
Did you ask
it's
The,
that
the way
question
you
still?
said it.
what?
It's the way you
The,
said it. So I for ask back the question,
I'm
innit?
really not on the sinners.
Yo, all I know is, all I
He
know
Man
is,
said
said square
squirt
nation,
nation,
baby.
babe. Jesus Christ, the baby split up my
I'm
chain.
telling you, it's shower. It's shower. You get what I'm saying? When this going, you could have a whole
Oh, you
shower,
do
get your
golden
soap,
showers. You do
shower.
golden showers.
No. You took it
Man
too
say
far.
Rasta man don't do that. All right.
You, yeah, you took it too far, Kiki. Golden showers. That's way too far.
Okay, do you know what? Since we're on the topic, let me
Oh
just
my
ask
days,
something because
Kiki,
you
the
lot are
way you
talking
said.
all of this crud and stuff, yeah. So, are you talking about with your partners? Or are you talking about with random people or with
Nah, man, with your gal, man.
link ups?
With your gal,
Okay,
with
that's
your gal.
better.
If
Okay,
with your gal, yeah. You know what I mean? But sometimes you might just get that one stab. You know what I'm saying? It just might go mad. Because sometimes
so
we just want to make
I don't
an impression and we
think
want to
that.
leave a stamp. You know what I mean? We want to leave a stamp sometimes. We just want to murder. You know what? With strangers, we want to be disrespectful.
What does that mean?
Ah, see, you don't know that side of sex.
No,
What?
I
Stay on that side. Just stay
don't.
on that side.
No, I don't want to
Stay
know
on that
that
side.
side either.
I didn't hear that. My phone rang.
He
What was
said,
that?
I asked if he's talking about with
No.
partners
Still
or
say you need to
links.
pay your bills still. Your signal was cutting out then.
I was just on the phone. Don't tell me about my bills. But
Now,
anyway.
you need to pay your signal bill, so you need to pay your signal bill.
What's about he
Okay. So
said?
here what? How about you deposit some money into my account so I can pay it then, innit?
Don't worry. Well, I'll pull it in for next week Tuesday, so you can be ready for Wednesday.
All right,
Don't
no
worry.
problem,
Yeah.
darling. All right, yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Anyway,
man, they get
go
me.
on. What what
Sorted.
what what was it that you just? What was that? Was just said?
Someone said I won't freak out my girl. What does that mean?
Because you know
No,
why?
emotional. You just said something. I missed it. What did he say? Why you
Oh
just said that?
yeah. I asked him, is he talking about with this freak thing, like with just random girls, random people, or his actual partner? And he said no, with his girl,
Why do
he
you
would do
guys
these
wait?
things. But
Why do
with
you
what
men
did you say,
out there
Justo?
start
But
doing
with strangers, he just does. What did you say again?
no, I
Man
said yeah.
said, man said, if you lot were freaks, niggas won't cheat. Then basically, that's what someone just put right
That's a
now.
That's
lie.
a
That is
child.
a
That's a
lie.
Facts!
That's
child.
a lie.
Facts!
That's a
Facts!
child.
That's a
That's
lie.
a
Facts!
No,
child.
Hey bruv,
how's that a child?
how is
It's
that
a
a child?
child.
How is
It's a
that a
Talking
child?
about
child.
him
Explain.
But
putting
How is
you
that a
lot,
child? Explain.
this is why I think we just have to have mature conversations. Do men cheat just for sex? Do all men cheat just for sex? You could
That's a
be.
lie.
I mean, you could if
So why do
you
men
wanted
cheat?
a
Let me ask you a
freak.
question. Why do men cheat then?
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Let me
You're the man. I'm asking,
tell
do
you
men
why.
cheat just for sex?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because some men take it for a sport. Some men literally
So
take
that's
it for
not
a sport.
about sex. That's not
And
about
hold on, hold on, hold
their
on, hold on.
wife being a
And then
freak.
hold on.
Then.
Wait, hold on. But
Hmm.
if they have a girl, yeah, that really pleasure them in a certain kind of way, yeah, he'll be running to that girl the majority of the time, and that's the girl
You're
he probably
still
want to
not.
be with.
Listen, I
That's
believe
the
you
girl.
men are
Yo,
just not
all
satisfied.
you need to
I
listen.
just believe
Wait,
that you men are not
listen.
satisfied.
I'm telling you,
You could say
pleasure
the
your man the
same
right
thing for
way.
girls as
He
well.
doesn't need to go nowhere. That's it. If
Okay.
you can't pleasure
So
your
Exactly.
man the right way,
We could
he's
say the
going to
same
go
thing for
elsewhere.
girls as
yeah,
well.
that's the
Girls
thing
cheat
for
as
girls.
well.
I don't think it's because the man's not a freak.
Girls
People
cheat though.
cheat. People cheat. Yeah, of course they do. That's what I said. People cheat for
Oh, so
vengeance,
when
for
it's girls, it's
boredom,
people, but
for
when it's men, it's
psychology.
men.
No, I'm saying because I'm trying to address both of them at the same time. Let's just not be silly. I don't like this man women battle foolishness.
Women, no,
I'm
no,
just
women cheat a
saying.
lot. Women cheat a
Oh,
lot.
All right,
okay.
go on.
People cheat for different reasons, innit? It could be for vengeance, it could be for sex, it could be for, do you get what I mean? They're emotional, like they're bored. Some people have literally been molested when they're younger and they just need extra sex by bare different people. There's
Facts.
different reasons.
Facts.
So I'm
I know a
just
couple of
saying,
girls that be
like,
like
have
that.
an adult, like, be mature about it. Oh, if you were freaks, people wouldn't cheat. Don't be
Yeah,
stupid.
well,
What?
look. Someone
Not
said
all
a
men
lot of
like
men cheat
freaks as well.
because they ain't
That's
being
the,
satisfied. Simple as that.
that's the nerds with the glasses that don't like that.
It wouldn't do with that
I
of
I
the partner.
I disagree. I
Me
disagree.
too.
You can have a freak as a girlfriend and still not be satisfied. I think you men cheat just because you look feel you
Stop
can.
saying us men cheat. Yo, you women are the one. You women are the biggest cheaters,
Right.
bro.
So I don't
Of
Women cheat
course,
more than
believe
men,
that.
No,
bro.
we
The
just
thing
of
is,
don't get
course.
Women
caught.
cheat more than men.
What do you
We
mean
just
don't
don't get
see,
get
caught.
caught?
Yo,
all
Louder
right, just
talk,
though.
King.
honestly,
Not
you
louder,
know
All
what?
right,
louder.
All right,
That
you
makes
know
you
what I'm saying?
sound
You know, I'm gonna be
sluggish.
real. Men
Don't
do
say
cheat,
that.
but women cheat more than men.
I
That's what
Lies,
don't,
I'm gonna say.
lies.
I don't think any of us can say who cheats more or who cheats less. I don't
Yeah,
think any of us can say that. I think
it'd be a
that,
mad
but
thing
what
still, but
the point
you know what
is that women
it is
are
though? Who's
better at
out
it.
there the most though?
No,
Who's out there the most?
All
no,
men like
I
freaks.
think,
All men
I
like
Who's
freaks. Facts.
think,
out
Can't
there
be
the
mad at
I
that.
most?
think,
All
You
the
men,
concerts, all the clubs.
yeah, but
you
that
men,
doesn't matter
Huh?
because you
you
know
men
why?
are out there the most.
Because we're
Yeah,
Girls
internal
are out
punch,
there.
yeah.
Girls are out there the
selectively,
most.
women cheat more than men. Come on.
See it there?
Okay.
See
Lies.
it there?
All right, this is why I said, like, when you can't have mature conversations with people. Realistically, I don't care who cheats
No,
more
it's
or
on
who cheats
Google.
less. I'm
Someone
just
just
saying,
look. The person said go on
realistically, we
Google
don't
right now.
know.
What do you
Google it.
mean? What do you mean? Yeah, when you can't have mature conversation with people. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the people in the comments. Like when they're saying, like, you know what I
How?
mean? Like, you can't say, oh, statistically, because if people knew what statistics were, they won't keep throwing out statistically, because statistically, yeah, we can find something that counteracts that. We can find statistics that say the other thing. There's different things that go into
All right,
statistics. I
all right,
hate
all
that
right,
word.
all right. Can I
But
ask you
my
a
point
question
is,
then? Can I ask you a question?
yeah,
Wait,
of
can I ask you a
course.
question? Where did you find out that men cheats the most then?
I
Ha
didn't say
ha
that.
ha ha
I
ha.
don't think men cheat the most. I said we don't
I
know.
do.
Oh, you said that.
I don't think any
Yeah?
of us know.
Wait,
Realistically, do you really
where did you
know?
get that from, TT?
I
We don't
think
know. We don't
men
know.
We
cheat more than women.
don't know.
How?
We don't know. But
Where do you
Justo
get
made a good
that
point.
from?
It is a fact. It is. I believe anyway that women are better at it. They're better at hiding it.
That's
So that
why they
means
don't. That's why they don't get
more or
put out
less.
there more. That's what they don't. You know, the only reason why we know women cheat a lot nowadays, yeah, is because of podcasts. Because
Man
women
said
now, yeah,
Google the answer
they
there.
women now are, when they tell their story now, they're actually saying things that the ex-boyfriend didn't even know that they did that, or the husband didn't even know that they did that. Like, women are actually good at cheating. We will never know, bro. Wait. Like,
We are. No, we are. Do you know why? It's what I said to you, like, was it last week or the week before? You lot cheat, and the women that you lot cheat
it's
with
all
go back and
depending on
tell
what you
your
define as
woman.
cheating.
Hmm?
It all
No, he was just
depending
reading. He was
on
reading.
what you define as cheating.
That's true.
Cheating,
But I think,
cheating can start from the moment you give your number
yeah,
to
Cheating
somebody
starts
else.
from the moment you speak to another person.
an
Exactly.
Yeah.
intimate conversation.
No, not necessarily, because I think it depends on the conversation. Because
Yeah, but
I
you're
could meet some.
entertaining the next man though, Kiki. Don't give me
Yeah,
that. You're
intimate
entertaining
That's
the
what
conversation.
I'm
next
That's why I
saying.
said
man.
That's what I'm
intimate.
Don't try to
saying.
make excuses. You're entertaining the next
Who's
man.
making
Move on.
excuses? He said, "Punch, shut up." He said, "The
It
moment you
is all
speak to
about
another man." So
position.
I said, "You could
Possession.
speak to somebody and it
Women
could be
cheat.
innocent. The moment you start
Women
entertaining
communicate better.
inappropriate conversations, the moment you start entertaining inappropriate
See you
conversations,
always go
the,
back to that, innit? You know how to switch it around quick, innit?
but it's the truth. It's
You
the
just
truth,
switch it around
though.
quick.
It's the
Whatever,
truth.
man. I see how you're always
Not
trying to explain
punch. You're
yourself
just
and
a
that.
hater.
Nah,
I
man.
just punch.
I
You're a
can't
I
hater.
take
don't know.
That's why I just wrote
Don't know if
out.
manipulation.
You're a
women
hater.
I
communicate
can't take
better.
no
I think women know how
manipulation.
to
That's just
hide
what
it
it
better.
is.
I think women like to with women. It's a more emotional thing. You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
Is
nah,
it the woman though?
nah.
Because realistically, isn't it the man that we're cheating with is more loyal to us than the women that you lot are cheating with?
No, because you know what? Let me explain. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say
That's a
this. I
good
like that.
point.
I like that.
But he could be playing both sides though. He could be on some double dribble shit.
Wait.
But he
I like that.
Ah,
ain't gonna go and tell you lot.
Nah,
He ain't gonna
he's
go
not.
tell
You know
you
why?
he's sleeping with
You know
your
why?
gal.
Let me tell you why. Men don't. When we smashing another girl that's probably in a relationship, we don't need to out that girl. We don't, because when that mash up, she's still gonna come back over here. We know always gonna double back because she's gonna remember us how we roll. You
Yeah,
see now the other
but
girl, when we hold on, when we're cheating, when we do the cheating, and then the other girl comes in and tells on us to you lot, that's because that bitch want us. That bitch wants to get rid of you so they can step in because they can't have
mm.
what you've got.
Nah, that just means you don't
No,
have your
because
thing
we're not giving
governed.
them. Listen,
That just means you don't have your
hey,
thing
punch,
governed.
punch, punch. What do we do?
Wait. What
I
did he just
agree.
say? Say
I
that again.
agree.
What do
I
men do? Hey,
agree with
punch,
Justo,
punch.
but
I
I
What do
agree
said
with
men? What do
TT as
women?
that
well.
What
means
do
you
us
Yeah,
don't
but
men
have
do?
your thing
What do
governed
us men do?
because the
We'll
girl's
mash that
supposed to
girl.
shut up.
Hold
The
on, wait,
girl's
hold on.
supposed to shut up and
Yeah.
listen
yeah,
Hold
and
on, wait.
it's that
We'll
saying,
get
mash
your
that
balance.
girl.
like they
Once we
ain't
mash that girl,
snitching.
we leave that girl. Yeah, that girl wants us to stay, but she's like a piece of rug that's just getting battered out, and she getting no cuddles in the middle of the
Yeah.
night. We're
Mm.
leaving her
But
and
do
we're
you know
turning her
what?
into a proper woman.
Okay, I hear you. But do you know what? It's so mad because you see girls like that, yeah. Like your woman will leave you because she'll be like you're dating beneath her. You've cheated on her with someone beneath. You know, like as a partner, you don't want to hear. It's like very
Yes, I
off-putting
agree
that you've
with you.
gone
Well, you
below.
know
Do you get what I
what it
mean?
is
Like you've
though. You
gone
know
to
what is the
riff raff.
Most
emotional.
women are
Don't let it get to that
emotional.
level. Then
Hmm?
as a
We are obviously.
woman, don't let it get to that level. Like you need to govern your
No,
relationship
no.
properly.
Okay,
Get me?
but
That's
punch. You
why I
can't
said you
say that.
don't
You
pattern up the
can't.
girl properly.
You
Yeah,
let me
men
tell you
are
why you
built a
can't
little
say that.
different. Yeah,
Because
men are built a
I
little
would
different.
never say as a woman, oh, the man made me cheat. That's on me. You have to own
Do you
what
know
I
what? Do you know?
do. The same way the man has to own what he does. If you decided to go and cheat, you decided to go and cheat. That ain't on nobody but you
Yeah, but you know
and
what it
your
is though. You
insecurities
know what
or
it is though.
whatever it is going for
You
you.
might tell him, yeah. You might tell him, oh, you're not a freak, but the girl down the road, she's a freak. So he's got
Yeah, but
options.
what is he?
She might just do
He might
something
be
that
a
I
freak.
like that you don't do.
That's fair enough, but then
And
that's on you because why don't you?
when I ask you to do it, you say no.
That's what I'm saying to her. The girl down the road. That's what I just said
And
to her.
if you find out if it's something that you're asking your girl to do, yeah, I'm not gonna like this is all a bit too much for me. But if it's something that you're asking your girl to do that she's not doing it, and you go and do it with another girl, it must be something very disgusting, like going in a bum hole. And I'm sorry, that's just why don't you just if you want to be
I
fruity, you
can't
just be fruity,
believe
innit?
she just
Don't
said
be in
that.
the closet because there isn't
Astaghfirullah.
anything. There isn't much that a woman
Astaghfirullah.
didn't want to do with her man. So if you want to be talking about you want to go in a bum hole, which a lot of you do, and then lie about it, then
No,
you
like
lot
you
should
never
just
done that
then
yourself,
you
man.
lot should just no. I don't do them kind of
No,
things. I don't do them kind of
nah,
things.
because the way you
My
tried to
bum
throw that,
stays
you tried
closed.
to
I
throw
don't.
that
I
at us.
don't. I
You
don't
tried to
leak
throw
out and
that
all
at us.
of them
Nah,
madness.
you tried
I'm
to throw
sorry.
that at us,
No, I'm
True.
Yes, you
Why
tried
did
to
you
not.
throw
say
I'm
that
that?
not.
at
I'm saying I'm not throwing it at you lot. Don't get triggered. I'm saying, yeah, if that's what you want to do, because I'm saying if that's what you're going to do with another girl and I find that out and then you're coming to stick, what kind of nastiness is that? Sorry for those that do them kind of things, but if you want to be fruity, be fruity. I'm not into different
That's a
passageways.
lie. I know. That's
I swear to God on my flipping children, don't play games about that's a lie. That's nasty. I don't do batty man things round here. I'm telling you that straight up and down.
that's what.
Don't
You know
come
what's
with me
so
with
fucked
that's a
up?
lie.
Let me tell you what's so
Don't
fucked up.
tell me nothing about
That's a
that's a
lie.
lie.
Let me tell you why I know
I
that's a
don't
lie.
do them
Let me
them
tell you I
things
know that's a
there
lie.
with
Let
the
me tell you I know.
shit come out your
Wait,
batty.
do you know
How
why?
you
So
gonna
tell you why I know
put
that's a
something?
lie.
Do you know
Because
there's a
yeah,
procedure that
you
you
know
push
why
something
that's
up
a
your
lie.
batty and
Let
all
me
the
tell you why
shit
that's a
runs
lie.
out? There's a
Because yeah,
procedure to
you say
clean
it.
out your system.
Go on, you
That's
don't
what's
say it.
meant
You
to come
say it
out.
like
This is
yeah.
this,
Nothing's
this
meant
is
to go
getting
up the
too
You say
far.
tunnel.
Come
why
on, all
So
right, all
you
right,
let me
all
triggered?
tell
right.
you
Why you
something. You
triggered?
lot
Why
don't
you
you lot
triggered?
don't mind
Why
because
One
you
I'm
triggered?
telling
person,
you,
man.
like
Why you
Roadman already.
triggered? Yeah, we're back. We're back. You don't know why we. Yeah, I want to let you don't know why it's a lie. A lot of people will turn around and say, yeah. A lot of people will turn around and say,
But sorry. Wait, sorry. Let me just apologize to Punch. I shouldn't have said that. But it's like, do you get what I mean? Like, you can't tell. Like when I'm saying certain things, I'm not telling you like it's a lie and all of that stuff. You make people think that you're there in the bedroom with me to be saying that it's a lie. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a madness.
I never said that, man.
Not you. I'm
Oh,
saying I'm sorry because the last thing I said, you said I can't say that, and I realized,
yo,
yeah, that's
oh
a
yeah,
bit
you were saying the
under
wrong
the
stuff.
belt. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
listen to this.
yeah.
Listen to this, yeah. Let me tell you why I say that's a lie. Because people have their own conversation behind closed door. And I know, yeah, a lot of people do a lot much more behind closed door. People only want to keep the image properly, yeah. It's a conversation that they don't want the world to know what goes on in the room. But a
I
lot
don't
more
give two
happens in
shits
that
what
bedroom.
people
You
think. To be fair, not to you,
and
but
that's
I
why I
really
say it's a
don't.
lie. That's why
I
I say
really
it's a
don't
lie.
care.
Because I know, yeah, people are doing much more in their room.
So, but
So as much as people
wait,
say we don't do that, look, bare man will turn around and say they don't suck pussy. Yo, I know your man suck pussy. I know
what,
fact your man suck
what?
pussy.
Sorry,
What we
but
talking
Punch.
about here?
Let me have this
But
conversation
what we
with
talking
Punch.
about here? But people are gonna turn around and say they don't do that. People are gonna say they don't fuck button.
That's
Then
that.
girls are
So
gonna say they don't
people
eat
are
ass. Girls are gonna
that's
say they don't suck
fine.
balls. Girls are gonna say they don't do that.
Who's saying they don't
Yo,
do
bro,
that?
girls
But
might turn around
who's
and say
all of the
they
things
might
you're
turn around and
saying?
say
You don't
they
do that.
don't
I
suck
went to
dick.
the
Bare lies.
right punch. Punch.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. So let me show you
What we
something.
talking
Do
about?
you realize? Do you
Yo,
realize? I didn't say I didn't do anything else, but I went to that because I was thinking the only thing that I would say no to my man to is that. That's all I can think of, innit? So I'm not saying I don't do all the other things with my man. I'll love my man from head to toe.
Yeah.
I don't give two shits who wants to
You know
tell
what
me
is though?
about what.
I know, but can I ask you
So
a question? Has someone asked
yeah.
you that
Would
before? Because it
hello?
sounded like
Somebody
someone
just
asked you
wait.
Yeah,
that
Hold
no,
on.
before.
someone did
Somebody just
ask
asked me
me.
if I
It
do
was
what.
like one of my relationships. He asked me, he was younger than me as well. And I said, which part, where, what? And I'm sorry, that's
all
an
right.
off-putting thing because what are you
Excuse
into?
Let
me,
me ask you a
Mr.
question.
No Social
Let me ask
Club.
you a question.
Do you mean you're asking me?
Yeah.
Do I do what? What are you asking me? What I do? What do I do? What are you asking me?
What? Licking and sticking shit in questionable holes
Questionable
are
holes
two
are
different
two
things.
different things.
Listen,
I'm
what I'm
through.
trying to say.
I'm done.
Look. Let me say this.
Listen, I don't want nobody
But
around the
hold
bum
on.
hole. I can kiss
Look,
But
them.
that's
me,
like some man.
oi,
They like
I
that.
do.
That's
I
like
know
some
what
man
I
that
know
some
is
girl
that. See,
putting
when
their
I'm
finger up a
smashing,
man's bum.
fingers go up the arse. Straight.
Just stop.
This conversation is not the one for me,
Just stop.
It's not the one for me.
Straight. Yeah.
What?
I don't
Why?
know about
Can I
that.
ask why? No, let's
Sorry.
see adult about it. Let me ask. Let's have because it's all right. It's cool. It's an adult conversation. Why?
Hold on, wait there, emotional. There's the man asked me if I do something. What are you asking me that I do?
Oh, what did he ask?
Asking.
There's
Are you asking
fruity
if
and
my
there's
if my bum
fruity.
if my bum is what? My bum's a virgin. Yes, my bum's a virgin. My bum don't know nothing about that. When I went to the workhouse,
Ah,
not and
Miss
never reach up
Wednesdays, get it
Decker.
talking here, stuff.
And shut.
Yeah, yo, it's darkness.
It's darkness, blood.
It's darkness.
That's it.
No,
Put
sir.
your
Nah,
position, you know.
no, but
LOL.
listen. That's what I was gonna say.
What?
Both ladies, would you both ladies, would you both say you're freaks? Yes or no?
I can be very
No.
freaky with my man. I
Pardon?
can be very freaky. I did Ann Summers
See,
and all of that
No,
stuff. I
but
did it
it's
for
like the
years. I
same
what I'm
girl
like
as
saying
all
is,
of that.
what I'm saying is
hello.
one
Listen,
thing.
I like a little bit of
Bad
roughness.
guy.
I like a little
Mr.
bit of
Quick Money.
tying
Hello,
up. I
listen
like
to
a
me,
little
Mr.
bit of
Quick Money.
wicking.
I ain't no
I'm
porta
fine with
potty.
all of that with my man. I'm very very comfortable with my man.
Oh,
Yes.
the
What's that?
emotional.
Quick
1 second.
money.
Mr. Quick Money 2024. I'm not no porta potty. That can never happen to me. Listen, I love my kids. No man can shit and piss on my face. You're
What
mad.
a madness
A
is
lot of
going
these girls
on?
are
What?
You're
doing it right
mad.
now.
What
They're
did you
getting
say?
shit in their mouth.
Not me.
Did you hear the girl that died
No.
in Dubai?
I look
The
like
one
the
they told
boy
her to eat
porta,
the shit.
porta
Yeah,
potty
They
for
yeah,
told her
you.
to
yeah,
eat
yeah.
the
No,
That's what
shit.
he
Oh,
just
I
put.
heard
That's what he just put.
about that. Well, I was
That's what
thinking,
my
what
man
kind
just
of?
put
I
still.
think I heard about that very late as well.
Yeah. You see them kind of conversation that I don't want to have
What?
because I'll make me throw
You
up
know
right
what?
now.
Okay, yeah. Can we talk about that, please? Can we talk about that?
no,
Why
man.
is it?
Emotional. No,
Why?
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
please. I have to know. I have to. I promise you, my mind needs
Well,
to
why?
understand
Why?
the man that's behind it. Why would man find that a thing to
Because
do?
it's because you see
I
what
think
I think
it's
those
rituals.
Arab man
It's
and all
definitely
those
Ritual.
ritual.
people,
Yeah,
Ritual.
that makes sense. Oh.
they just feel that they can. Women are beneath them. Women
Mm,
they can do whatever they want to women. So
mm,
you're not
No, but
you're doing that to
can I tell you?
feed.
mm,
Wait, hold on. Can I tell you something? You know, sometimes, yeah, well, we don't these kind of things, yeah, and we take it in. You know what I'm saying? But we don't even realize how much it plays into our self conscience.
I
Mm.
don't.
Diddy was all giving
You see what
Carisha,
I'm saying?
I listen to my
golden
ballad.
showers. Hello. There's enough people in the dancehall scene. Enough gal gets golden showers
Mm,
by a man.
You're right, man. It's all about
Enough gal.
domination and
That's
power.
mad, man. How the hell does man just
yeah,
take out in the start? That's
yeah.
mad.
I
It's weird.
I hear
Women,
that the
hello. I
domination and
remember,
power.
I remember there was somebody in
That's
the
a sick
dancehall
man,
scene
you
that was
know.
giving gal enough golden showers that they had to change their matches frequently. You can't do that. You can't
But
grind me out like
some
that.
people,
No.
some people have foot fetish. They just like, you know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah,
people just want
what's
to
that
rub their
about,
things on
Foot
their
please?
foot.
fetish. Put
Some guys
my
want to rub their thing on their girl's foot and then bust.
I
have
find
that.
this stuff fascinating, you
You're
know,
not.
not the
You're
nastiness,
Missing
but
not
sucking
yeah, the
toes and
foot
all of
shitting.
fetish.
that.
You're not
What's
That
it?
is
shitting and
Do you
pissing
remember
in my
weird.
Boomerang?
face.
You don't
You're
remember
not
Boomerang?
putting my face.
My
You're
Don't
not
get
husband.
flown out,
putting my
ladies. Don't
face
get flown out to
on no
Dubai,
toilet seat.
ladies.
You're not putting my face on no toilet seat.
Man said, don't get
None of
flown
them.
out to
I'm
Don't
Dubai.
married off, thank you very much.
Hey.
Very happy and
You're
keep my
mad.
freak in my
Yeah, it's true.
bedroom.
They see girls looking good online.
Yeah.
They fly them out and say, "Yo, babe, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you that." Next thing you know,
And
shit in
you
her face.
grounds them out. And
You
you
know,
grounds them out. And it's
that's not
them
even a
same
conversation to
one
have.
gal. Hello, it's
It's
them
not
same
still,
gal
man.
that
That's
you lot
gross
are
still.
liking.
Yeah, I
That
don't
when they
like
come back,
it,
you lot are
please.
kissing them on them. Exactly. You're kissing them on the mouth and doing all those things. And they were just in Dubai the other day. Getting their what? Getting their
I
face
don't
pissed and
know what you're
shitted on.
talking about. What gallon?
I'm a bit confused.
And the same little Insta model girls, them.
I'm confused.
Same little do
I
up
don't
body
know.
gal, them. That you lot are liking. That's the
What do you
same
mean
ones that
you
are going
lot?
to
I'm not in
Dubai.
that
I
category.
don't. I,
Chick, you don't act like
Can't
you
she
know
might
the
be talking
Insta
to the
body gal,
you
them,
comments,
man.
hon.
What's
need
wrong
fun.
with you?
You need to start act like you know like them gal because you
I
do.
don't
Oh, oh.
like them. There's no
You know
point.
what? Let me be honest with you, though. You
Say
see the Insta
BBL,
girls?
fake body.
Oh, you see the
Think it
Insta
does it
girls?
for
I'm
me.
gonna be real with you, though. You see the Insta girls?
Yeah,
Whatever,
Wait,
Pine.
Nobody really
yeah.
wants the
DS10
Insta
said you
girls.
can't kiss me and be having my foot in your mouth. But DS10, yeah. Oh, why am I talking like this online? This is bad. I'm gonna get in trouble. But
Man
on
say,
on
yeah,
a
No,
real
girls
no,
are
adult thing,
working
yeah,
girls are
hard.
adult
They
thing.
are.
working out here.
But
They're working
adult
out
thing, yeah.
They
there.
are.
When you do your freaky stuff and all that stuff with your person and all that stuff, yeah, you wash your skin, no, and then
No,
then
no,
you
no, no,
start
no,
your
no, no.
thing. You
Let me
don't just
ask you. No, hello, Motion, you're being too nice.
right?
Hello, when the gal is sucking your cocky, are you not kissing her afterwards, my you? What are you talking about? Foot can't go in your mouth. You're kissing the gal after she's sucking your balls. Don't go there. You can't chat them fuckery there, you know.
Say that again, say that again, say that again, say that again. You're kissing
What?
the guy when
What?
he's sucking. What you say?
The
Yeah.
point.
The man said that if a girl's foot goes in his mouth, he can't kiss the girl. He's banning that out. But I'm saying, but after the girl gives him head, he's kissing the girl. You can't say that's nasty, but yet you're kissing the girl
Yeah,
So,
after she's sucking your
yeah.
balls
so
and
when a
all
man
that.
goes down, when a man, wait, when a man goes down on you, eats out your blood clot pussy, and he comes back and kiss you,
No,
are
but
you not kissing him back?
she's not saying
No,
she's
I'm
against that.
scornful.
She's not
I'm
saying that. She's
scornful.
saying
Me,
because
I'm scornful. Do you want to tell you why I'm scornful? Because I have to kiss my pitney them. That's why.
Oh,
Mhm.
Kiki, man.
I
Here we
just
He
go
think.
knows,
again.
man. He
Here we
knows,
again.
man.
The
What
slate
do
is
you
still clean.
mean?
The slate's still
I
clean, you
just
know.
think.
I said
I'm
I'm
not being funny or
scornful.
anything. Yeah.
I said I'm
I
scornful.
I just think that, yeah. You see what DS10 said? He said you can't kiss me and
He
be having my
did
foot
it
in your
all.
mouth. So basically, he's saying you can't suck his foot and then kiss him because you don't want to taste his own foot. So what Kiki's
No,
saying
what's wrong
is,
on the street? What do you mean? Oh, please. You know me personally. You
Oh,
know me.
please,
What I
shut
do
up.
and what I don't do.
It's darkness. It's darkness. Oh, the
Hey,
I
comment.
just think
I
everybody
love the
needs to
comments, man.
think
The
about
comments get dark.
hygiene.
The comments get dark sometimes, you know, the comments. But, yo, all I'm going to say is this. Yeah?
For their own.
Whatever
What
happens in the bedroom,
the foot button,
keep
babe?
it,
Sorry.
stays in the bedroom.
keep it X-rated. Yeah, do not do no PG stuff in the room because that's where the man's dusting to the other girl down the road.
That's not why. You said they do it for sport yourself. Yeah, a lot
Oh
of
no! When I said it, you know what? You know what? When I said that, yeah, you see, when I was younger, yeah,
Some men.
yeah, when I was younger, sex was like a sport. You wanted to see how many you can conquer. You know what I'm saying? When you were younger, yeah.
That's
But
horrible.
as you get older, yeah, you start to realize a little bit about. You know what I'm saying?
That's horrible.
Discipline.
Yeah,
Well, I think it is
energy.
horrible. I think it is horrible because, like, I just think that as men, you should have respect for yourself as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but you're like, but
Facts.
you're young. You're a little boy. Them
Yeah,
kind of.
I
You're
know,
going
but
through
it's not
experience.
everybody. Not everybody does that when they're young, innit? I just think that you should have a bit of
That's
decorum.
facts.
Was Nick? You know what? I
I
suppose.
think a lot of people. I think a lot of guys do that when they're younger. Still, it's got
Yeah,
experience.
when you're
Yeah,
young, you're out on the field, innit?
So okay, so when you're young and you're out in the field, is it anything goes? Like no
At the
matter what they look like.
beginning stages is anything,
What?
everything and anything.
I'm learning.
Beginning stage,
I got a son,
beginning
you know.
stages is anything and everything. Then when you hit a certain level, you realize you can't go to anything and everything. That's when you start clapping
So
the high qualities. Then you go to a
okay,
different level. Then you beat different qualities. And then when
okay.
you get to the top of the mountain, you say to yourself, it's long.
The top of the mountain. What the-
Because you got to remember, when you get on top of that mountain, it
Wow.
means, yeah,
Mhm.
when you go on top of that mountain, it means, yeah, you could just crush anything with a click of a finger, like. And when you get to that mountain, you realize it's long. It's all about energy.
All right.
The
So,
amount of energy that
but
you're possessing out there
how
is
do you
mad.
block out? How do you block out a butters like a butters chick? Sorry, like a
Let me show
like
how you do it. Let me show
something
how you do
that.
it. Let me show how you do it. This is how you do it. Darkness.
Oh,
You don't see
God.
it.
My, oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Darkness.
yeah.
That's how you block it
That's
out.
how you block it
Darkness.
out. Just straight pitch black,
Yeah,
dark.
bruv, you clap it, and then you know sometimes, yeah, when you clap it, yeah, you just feel so dirty after. You
Oh, is
feel
that
so
That's
you
what
lot?
dirty.
it means.
Why
You
did
lot
I
got a
do
term
that?
for that, innit? You lot got a term for that. What's it called? Oh, I heard it the other day.
What?
We are talking about it on the podcast. Where you try to dick before the person wakes up or
Yeah,
something after you.
they just trying to bust a nut. Well, you see how that stage? You just trying to bust a nut. Real facts. Facts.
But how do you get
Yeah.
it up if you're not attracted? Because women are wired differently, remember? So I'm just
Halle
learning.
Berry. Halle Berry. That's what you got to think about. Halle
I'm
Berry.
learning because I think that
Hey,
men and
hey,
women need to
stop.
have this
Hey,
conversation
stop.
because women don't
Hey, stop.
realize.
She's crazy, though. She said, how you get it up?
Halle Berry.
Yeah,
What's that?
Imagination. Imagination.
yeah, but obviously
You're
you got
thinking you're clear.
Halle Berry in your mind, and then you got
No, but
what's it?
that's what I'm saying.
A
When you're clapping
Helga
it,
in front
when
of
you're
you.
clapping it, it's
Then
like
that
this.
mess you up.
When you're clapping it, it's like this. So you're thinking you're clapping Halle Berry because you're not seeing her face. When you're
Yeah, but
done in this way,
not all men do that,
when you're
innit? Not
done, when this turns back on you like this, what the
what
fuck?
if there's no
That's why
darkness?
Let me get out of
me,
it. Let
me
me get
can't,
out of it.
What if there's no
that's why me
darkness?
can't sleep with any and anything, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's different for women. We can't.
Facts,
Yeah,
facts.
we
Look.
can't.
You see what I said? We are attracted to booties, to bodies, not faces. It's true. Sometimes a girl could have a clap face, but her body's
What
mean.
about
Yeah.
what if her body's
Mean.
not mean? What if her
Mean.
body's mean in the other way, and her odor is mean too? Like, what's going on
Nah,
there?
but we're not
Are you
touching
not
that.
dreaming up the smell
Whoa.
We're not
and
touching
dreaming up
that.
No, no, no,
We're
no,
not,
no.
we're
the
not
That
touching
remix
that.
was dead. Emotional. That remix there was dead. You gotta come better than that.
No, but
Nah,
I heard
you done the
I heard
opposite.
them talking about it on a podcast. I swear they said like one time they were doing something and they could smell like the person just went to the toilet, but they're thinking, "Oh, I hold my nose," and I'm thinking, "What are men on?"
What
But no, but
podcast?
because some girls smell
It was
frowsy
a
though. Sometimes
it was
you
a
could be a
lie.
girl, you're like, I'm not even on it. I'm not even. Yeah, you
So,
could
so
be.
are
You
you
lie.
men are
Hey, punch.
frowsy and
Hey, bro. Hey, punch.
cheesy?
And then we'd be like,
So
oh
are
yeah,
you
bust,
men
I
are
bust, I bust.
frowsy and
All this
cheesy
time
on the
you didn't even
Yeah,
bust.
brassy?
the
You
thing
didn't
is, the
even bust.
difference though, Kiki, because
Smelling
we wouldn't
frowsy.
do that, but they would
Oi.
still do that stuff, you know.
Me,
No,
friends with them frowsy
still,
and
or sometimes, oh, you
cheesy.
need to go
Hello,
to the
someone on a
bathroom.
cheesy.
Tell her to face the wall. I can't do it my whole
Yo,
life.
some girls pump for my frowsy, bruv.
But you lot still do the thing
No,
though, innit?
no. When we go there, then we realize, nah. Hey, you pretend
What
that you bust and you say, yeah, I bust. But
you
this time you
don't
didn't
dream
even
of
bust.
Chanel perfume or something like
No,
that,
no,
you know?
no,
What?
no. See,
Wait, you're gonna be
if it's
pumping
if it
perfume
smells
down
mad
there.
frowsy,
Vagina's
that
dead.
it's not happening.
You're pumping
No,
perfume down there. Vagina's
You
dead.
know
you know the
why?
way
You
you
know
said,
what?
yeah,
Do,
you
do, do
dream
me
up
tell
Halle
you
Berry as
why?
an image
Do
for
me
the
tell you
image.
No,
Do you
why?
not dream up the
Because you
no,
see
smell?
them
no,
gal
no,
there,
no.
you see
You
them
said
gal
bottle
there,
shit.
when
No,
they
Dog,
hear the
this
man's
way.
coming over, they just quickly do a little sink wash. They don't go and bathe their skin. They just quickly get the rag and
that's
just clean
the
like that.
guys
And
like
it,
you, Bling.
what? What did you just say, Punch?
No, I had to. I had to. Cause you know what it is? The girl,
Wait,
she's always saying to me and you, yeah,
No,
yeah, that's the girl and that you lot are linking. I had to hit you with that still. There's a man them that you're
You're
linking.
me,
ugly!
me beard my skin.
I said the man them that you're linking. I never said you. You see?
said the
You didn't
man
even
that you
No,
listen to
I
listen
what I
never heard
said.
what you said.
I
That's what I
said
just asked.
you said some man that goes in the sink, and I said that's the
I
man them
said
that you're linking. That's
She
what I
gal.
said,
I
she
said.
said,
said
gal.
Oh,
She
gal.
said,
gal.
I
gal.
said gal.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so what's the appropriate way now, yeah, of us to deal with women nowadays?
in what
How would
sense?
you, how do you women want us to deal with you though?
In
You should get to know each other.
So not beating straight away,
No,
because we're in the
of
era
course
of
not.
beating.
Of course not.
This
No,
is
no.
not so,
Both, and that goes for
this is
men
not
and
primary
women. You lot
school.
should get to
This
know
is
each
not
other.
secondary school. If you take too long, I'm out of there.
Do you know why? Because I feel like
Listen, some high school link up. Young.
no, do you know? I'm going to be truthful, and I might get cussed for this. If I like you and we've been talking for quite a long time, and the chemistry is there and whatnot, if I want to beat you, it's
that's
on my
reasonable.
terms. So if I beat you on the first date, then I will feel vindicated and justified because it was on my terms and not
Hey,
your
Punch, are
terms.
you listening to this?
Yeah.
See, my point is, yeah, women are
Mm,
always in control. Women are
of
I'm not
course.
beating on
always
the.
in control. You see what I'm saying?
But
Mm.
yeah,
Always.
maybe.
Well,
But
What do you mean, maybe?
hello,
there's
it's
man
my
them that
front.
are
I
stush
have to
though.
be in
Come on, there's
control.
man
It's
them
my
that are
front.
Yeah,
stush.
I'm stush. Straight, I'm stush. I just don't give the gorilla like that. So you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
I know that there's a lot of men that are stush, and they're not about that. There
Facts.
are. There are.
About what?
And you know why? It might be mind games. I don't know why they are or whatever, but I respect it. I respect it because then you know what I mean? It shows some discipline.
He said that he needs to
I
come
need to
straight away.
know.
We ain't
I
wasting
need to
time.
know a man. I need to know a man because I feed off emotions, innit? A not so good looking man can seem so attractive to me by his mindset.
Facts. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of clap guys out here winning. Big them up.
Yeah,
You
because it's the
man are
mindset.
winning right now.
It's the mindset. You'll know what a man's on. You know if he's family oriented. You know all of that stuff. Do you get what I mean? Like you kind of get a feel. You know what he's like when he's angry. You know you get a feel in it.
So that
And you know what it
you know
is.
what, yeah,
Yeah,
that mean you not really attractive to a guy that's basically emotional.
I am.
Oh, that's
Now,
I
I
fire.
don't
am.
mind a man. I
Not
want a man to be able to
emotional
show
where he's
his
crying and all
emotions.
of that stuff. But yeah, I want a man to be able to be able to talk to me, not talk to everybody, you know. I don't like, and that's why I was saying, you know, when you
This
like
is
you were
why some
saying
people
Yeah,
last
gotta
but
week,
where
open
we
up.
come from, we call that pillow talking. Sometimes it gets a
Listen,
bit jarring
yeah.
me
still.
and my man have
No,
to
I don't
clear
want all of
talking
that.
about
I
that.
like to talk about different things. Like, you see, like we are talking, like we're all talking about different topics and stuff. I like to be able to come home. Guess what happened? Blah, blah, blah. This is
Yeah,
my
but
day. I
come
like,
on,
you
that's
get what I mean?
standard
Whether it's
though.
about
You
box,
do that
like if
though.
we're sitting down watching football, if we're sitting down watching boxing, if what he's interested in, I want him to talk to me about what he's interested in. So I'm interested in it. You know what I mean? What I'm interested in.
Soft blows
Yeah,
and
man,
stuff.
I'm sorry. I want that.
I'm
I
going
want a
to the
best
pub.
friend. My man
I'm
needs
going
to
to
be my
the
best
pub
friend.
still. She do my head in. I'm going to the pub. God damn,
I
I need
don't
my little
care.
space.
So,
Yeah, I'm watching my
care.
football. What you trying to
I'll,
get involved
you
for? I'm going
will,
to the pub.
you
I'm going to the pub, man. Nah, I don't want it that deep. Like, we could chat. We
You
can have
see, but
normal
that's the thing.
conversation, but I'm
But
not
see,
trying to
Punch,
be on
that's
some brain.
perfect. That's
Why?
perfect
I
because
will.
then, if me and you was talking, we will know we're not for each other. So I won't give myself to you and feel
Nine
dirty
to five
after
guys are the
knowing that me and
worstest
you's not
guys.
matched. Do you get what I
Nine to
mean?
five guys are the worstest guys, bro.
No,
I'm telling you.
Why?
but
Why?
just though, what
Road
Listen,
Punch
men
just
are
Why?
more
said,
all I'm saying is,
road
yeah,
men are more
Why?
faithful
that
than
we
bloody
can have
nine
a
to five
normal
guys.
Lie.
conversation.
Oh
I don't want you to try.
my
No.
god.
I
Road
don't
men
need
are
no one
more
trying to
faithful
pick my brain.
than
You
nine
don't
to
need to be
five guys.
picking my
no,
Why do you
brain.
Nine to
say
no,
that?
but
You get
it's
it?
not about picking your brain. That's the thing.
Why?
That's
Because
the. It's not about picking your
because
brain, but
nine
that's
to
perfect
fivers
because
have work wife and work husband. Why?
do you
nine
know?
to
Yeah,
five guys
I was
but
watching.
they're out there.
I
They're
was
out there. Trust
watching
me, they're out there.
Chisel
You know
and
what it is?
Work
You know
Gabriel.
what it is? We're gonna have
Um,
our own time, and then I'm gonna have Punch's time. Like, and if it gets too much of a headache, Punch is gonna just go out, go
I'm gonna
somewhere, and just
follow
go
you.
and have Punch's
I'm
time.
gonna follow you and say, "Why are you walking away from me, babes? Just
Yeah,
want to
No,
have a
no,
little
no, no, no,
already,
no,
conversation."
no,
already.
no,
That's
no,
headache.
no,
That's
no,
headache.
no, no,
That's a
no.
red
That's
flag.
headache.
Red
That's
flag.
headache.
Where's the red? Where's the red t-shirt? Give me a red t-shirt in there. That's red flag, man.
Red flag,
Thinking
man.
I'm
Nah,
playing.
man.
I'm
That's,
messing
I,
about with him.
I rocking with that still.
No, but just that's the thing, yeah. That's why you need to talk to someone so you know if you lot are a match, not just be, and then the girl's feeling like you used her and all of that
Hold on, hold on,
stuff.
pause. Do you know what emotional said? Have you noticed, yeah? Girls that
Mm.
are matched with every Donny that they go with sometimes. They're
That's not
matched with
true.
every
That's
Donny.
not
Girls
true.
are
Because look,
nah.
punch,
Look,
you
Kiki's
already
hiding
And
her
you
know.
know what
face.
it is? And you
Kiki's
know what
hiding
it
her
is?
Realistically,
face.
And you know what's the
Kiki
maddest
knows.
thing? And you know what's the
Kiki knows.
maddest thing
That's
though? You know what? That's why she's laughing. You know what's the maddest thing? There's some dudes, yeah, know how to talk so good, yeah. Like they always win the girls
You
over, like
prison
sweet
man.
talkers.
That's who.
nah.
You prison
No,
man.
no, man. What do you mean you prison, man? I'm
Wow.
not in prison. I'm on the
I'm not
roadside. I'm on
talking
the
about
roadside.
you. I'm not talking
Not
about
you.
you. I'm
Oh,
not talking about you. I'm just saying prison man have
oh, the
got a
prison
very
man.
good
them
game. They
nine to
can talk a very
five
good
guys
game.
that are
Yeah,
married
just
yet. They are
so
forever
what?
cheating
So
on
you
their
trying to
wives.
say what? The man them on road
Forever
ain't
cheating on
got
their
good
wives.
games. If the man
What's
No.
them
it?
on the road ain't got good games, why they got your number?
Who tell you say they have my number? Who tell you they have my
I
number?
can't deal with you lot.
Who tell you
Yo,
say they have my
Kiki, don't
number?
try it now, Kiki.
Hey
You're a
Who
girl
tell
Kiki,
you
that'll
say they
come on
have
the
my
Kiki,
visit.
number?
You're a girl
hey
that'll come on the
Kiki.
visit.
So
Beer
what
man
you're trying
talk
to
to
tell
you,
me?
yeah.
Whoever you're chatting
He's
to right
tingling
now,
that
how come
ass
they got
even
your
more
number?
harder than before.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
huh?
But, oh, who's that thing there? Who's that
I'm
thing
not
there?
attracted to empaths. Actually, I haven't actually been in my whole 40 years. I haven't been with an empath. Someone said, who said that? Quick money 2024. I'm not attracted to empaths actually.
No,
What's empath? What's that?
Mr. Quick Money is
Empaths
true.
are
Nine to
people
Quick
that
fivers
money.
got
you
their
see, like
work
if you're
wife and work
they're hurting
husband.
with you, and all of that stuff. Like like
Those emotional motherfuckers,
they
basically.
emphasize with what you're.
Those basically emotional motherfuckers, like
Yeah,
that. They're too
I'm an
emotional.
empath, so no, I'm not attracted to empaths. That's too much empathy going around. That's a madness.
No, but you know what? Man's an emotional guy. Man's deep, but man don't show the emotion like that, and like that. But
Yeah, you see,
there's a gangster to my emotional. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a gangster to my emotional. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
But
There's a
the funny
Hey,
thing
what's
is
wrong with
though,
the
yeah,
Kiki?
you see
connection.
what
Your
people
face, you know,
don't
The
your
even
face
realize,
tells
yeah.
a
connection.
thousand words.
A lot of rappers, no, a lot of rappers, yeah. This goes to both of you. A lot of rappers are very in touch with their emotional sides. Do you not realize what you lot are rapping about? Do you not
Yeah.
realize a lot of artists and everything, they are what I'm talking about. They they resonate with how they feel. Like, I don't want someone who, I'm angry, but no, I'm trying to act happy. I just want somebody that's got emotional intelligence.
Yo, he's right. Start crying on her shoulders. You're getting beat. She'll give you
Yeah,
the show run.
that's not happening. That's
Hey,
not
hey,
happening.
hey,
What am I
hey,
going to be
hey.
doing?
You know what it is?
beating the
A man's supposed to
cry
be
out
an
of you.
alpha male, yeah? He's still got to play his role as an alpha male. He's still
Fact.
got to stand tall, like. All of
Fact.
that crying, getting emotional, that's got to cut that out, man.
You can't
I'm
cry
not
to
into all of
women,
that
Listen,
man.
stuff.
you
You
know what
can't
it is
really
as well?
cry to women. Don't cry to women, man.
I can't stand girls that's always trying to change guys, like. I can't stand those
But
girls,
what if
so.
but what if we were trying to change you for the better?
Who told you
That's
to
not for the
change us?
better.
Did
That's
you
not for
mean?
the
Did you
better. You
mean?
want me to get
Did I
emotional?
ask you to change me?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
Hold
I
Yeah.
on.
don't want
So
to
why
Wait,
change
did
no
wait,
one
wait, wait,
you
because
wait.
like me in the
you're
first?
not really
Why did you like me
changing
in the first place? Why did you like me
Yeah.
in the first place?
I thought you like me for
because
being
you
me.
lied.
I
You
can lie
lied.
to you if I can lie
You
to you.
Lie.
made
What did I
yourself.
lie
Hold on,
You
about?
wait
made
there,
yourself
wait there, wait
into
there a
the
I'm
second.
confused.
person
So
Hold on.
that you
I
know
could
she was
like you for
attracted to.
you. I could like you for you, but then you could be. We could go on a date and you're wearing like boot cut jeans with trainers. I need to change that. You can't be going wearing that with me. So why can't I change you?
I'm not
It
talking about
depends how I'm
clothes.
changing
I'm
you.
not talking
No.
about
That's like
clothes.
me and you
No.
rolling. That's
I
like
think
me and
you're
you.
smart.
That's
I
like
think
me
you're
and you
Oh
smart.
rolling.
no, but you're
You're
saying
trying to use
That's
why
that
like me and you.
against.
no,
But
you
hold
Here
on,
you
but
go
hold, but
again.
hold on, wait.
Here
hold
you
But you
on.
go
didn't
again,
land. You
Kiki.
didn't land. You didn't
Here
land. You
you
did
go
not
again,
Did you
land.
let me
You
Kiki.
did not
finish?
land.
Why?
Did you
I'm
let me
Let me
saying
tell
as
you
a
finish?
why.
person,
Let me
not
tell
as
you
a
why
Did
you
you let me
didn't land.
girl.
finish? Did you let
Hold
me
on,
finish?
punch.
All right.
Let her land. Let
Yeah.
me hear.
Did
Let
you
me
let
hear.
me
Go on.
finish?
Go
Yeah.
on.
It all
Go on.
depends on the change that we're seeing in you that needs to be done. So
That's
if we
like me
see
and
I
something
think
in
That's
you
you
like me
that
and
changed
you
for the.
rolling. That's like me and you rolling. You're in bare
So how
juicy
comes I'm
clothes
not
when you
trying to
bare
change
mans
you?
are seeing your knickers.
All
And I
right,
said,
but
don't wear
punch.
that.
What if she changes
Change
you
your
into a
clothes.
millionaire? What then? What if she changes you into a millionaire? Is that a bad thing?
Can I say something? I'll be able to differentiate if I'm gonna get the good changing or not. Yeah. But right now, I'm trying to say, how comes I'm not trying to change you?
you could
I
try
Why?
and
wouldn't.
change. If
I
Why
there's
do
wouldn't.
women
I
something,
always
wouldn't
want to
hold
mind
change
if
on.
you
men?
trying
If
to
there's
Why
change
do we
something
me.
ever think of
about me,
changing them?
if
Why
there's
do you
something
always want to
about
change
me that
men?
All
you
right.
don't
Why?
like,
Why?
Okay.
Why you not
But
always
hold
thinking that?
on,
I,
I don't
wait.
think that.
If there's something
I hear
about me
that.
that you don't like, and you like you don't like it, then tell me, and then I can
Mm.
change it.
I've changed for my
No,
man.
but what I'm
I
saying
think I
is,
was
if
a
I
bit too
meet you
masculine.
who you are, I'm gonna accept you for that
What?
person, and I'm
I
not
was
But
gonna
too
you
try
might
and.
not
masculine.
know everything. But you might not know everything about me until we
All right,
start
all
to
right.
get a bit more
For
intimate.
yeah, but from what I know so far, I'm gonna accept you for that. But you might turn around and say, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and change him. I need to change this.
Oh
I need to change that."
Okay,
And
no,
I'm
I don't.
thinking,
I
what?
don't
okay,
like
but if
that.
What?
all right,
I hear what Punch is saying. I
I
don't
probably
like that.
can meet a roadman and be like, I can deal with this for the first few months. After I start talking to you more and more, I could probably see the potential in you in having your own business and having these like
Um,
classes, even getting a job. It's
Yeah,
my job as your woman
masculinity.
to
How?
I'll answer that in a
push you
minute.
to
No
your
social.
potential. It's
Yeah, say
my
that
So
again.
job as your woman to push you to your potential. Why would I want to push you to your potential?
Changing and pushing is two different things. I'm not saying
But me
motivating. I'm
changing
saying
you
change.
is
it's
me
pushing.
pushing you.
I hear what she's
No,
saying. Yeah.
how? How?
Punch, are you
Look.
like really? Are you that slow tonight?
No. I'm not that slow tonight. I'm saying changing, and you're saying I'm not saying motivating. That's different, though.
That's not motivating. If I see there's
Uh,
something in you and you
you
need to
just said
change it,
motivating,
I
yeah, and
did
you're
not
gonna
say
push me towards it.
motivated.
It is
Did you
though.
not hear what I just said? Did you? Not, I'd
Go
never
on then,
use
go on.
the word motivated,
You
you
lot,
know.
you're both on the
I know you
same.
didn't. I was using it, but
Definitely both on the
go on,
same
say it
page.
again.
Yeah.
I
We're
never
using
said
different words.
motivated.
All right, go
I'm
on, say that again.
saying, right,
Mm.
I can be with you. I use the roadman for example. I said I can get with a roadman, and after a few months of being with that roadman, I can see, you
Yeah,
know
that's
what?
true. You should, yeah, for real. You should, yeah, you should
I
accept
can
what you choose.
I can see that you know what? He's got this business skill quality about him. Let me push him towards like starting his own business. Let him invest his me changing your mindset and making you do something better than what you're doing. That shouldn't bother you.
It's a positive. It comes from a
Yeah,
place
but
of
I'm not
care.
talking about that though.
So then what
That's
are
what
you
I'm saying.
talking
Oh,
about?
He
So what are
just
you talking
explained to
about?
you what he was talking about.
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
I was
It's like
Listen,
explaining, Kiki.
it's like this. Is
That's
what I'm
it.
saying. Women don't listen
You're
to men.
always trying to find
Women
different
don't
ways. Like
listen
I'm
to
saying,
men.
like I'm accepting you for who you are when I first meet you. But you got girls that will try to change you,
and
like
who am I
what
when
it
you
is, you know what
first
it is, you
meet
know what it
me?
is, you know what it is, you know what it is. Can I give you a
Yeah,
perfect
I
example?
hate.
yes,
Or
please.
you know what it is, or a beard will look nice on you, or you need to plait your hair, or you need to,
Oh, that's
too much opinions,
yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, like that's
yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
talking
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
about.
oh, oh,
What
oh,
you're
oh,
talking
punch,
about,
punch,
There
punch,
are
punch,
there are
oh,
I
women
agree with
punch.
that.
that
How
do
about
that.
punch,
They are.
punch.
Yeah,
How
But why
about
should
this
that
one?
be a problem?
Why,
Yeah.
why you always out there with them
There are
guys?
women that do that.
yeah.
But why is that a problem?
Yeah, like
But
all them
why is
like
that a
out
problem?
there with them guys like what
No,
she all changed now. And you're like, what I just met
Yeah,
you.
do you
Like,
know
you
what?
need to
I
change my
can't
whole
do that because
routine.
if you're a way that I don't like, I'm not really messing with you. I'm not messing with you.
I like you with a beard or without a beard. If I feel that a beard suits you, it's my opinion to say it to you. Whether you take it on board or not, that's your business. Because I still like you with or without.
Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying, Kiki.
You
You're
could
just
someone could say to me, "Oh, do you know what, Keish? I like you with short hair." If I know my man says he likes me with short hair, it's up to me whether I decide to cut my hair
Want to
short
try it? Yeah, yeah.
to
To
please him or not.
be fair though, you know, what do you think about when your woman's wearing skimpy clothes and you tell her, look, you want her to put a bit more clothes on when she's going
I
out?
just
She's
said
not
that
even
to
going out with
Kiki.
you.
I just said that to Kiki.
Mm.
If I'm your woman and you turn around and said, you know what, babe, I feel you should start like adorning
Yeah.
yourself more appropriately. If you're my man, I should take that on board.
Mhm.
Why don't I want other people looking at me in that way when I'm supposed to be yours?
yeah, because it's embarrassing, isn't it?
Mm.
No, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing, but if I care about
It's
you and care about your
dangerous.
feelings, if I care about you and
I'm
care
saying
about your feelings,
from a
then
guy's perspective, that's embarrassing. So
no, okay,
Mm.
that's cool. But that's what I'm saying. If I care about you and I care about your feelings, I will hear what you're saying and I'll change. So that's what I'm saying. Not every change is a bad thing. Some changes is for the good. If you respect that your significant other, if you respect
I
them,
hear what
then you
you're saying,
listen.
Kiki, but I hear what Punch is saying as well because you shouldn't
trust
look
me.
at a
You
man
see,
and
Kiki's
say
just trying to find the other
like
way just to fit it
you
in
shouldn't
there.
look at
Trying to get
anyone
in there.
and
Trying to
say,
get in
you
there.
know what, I want to be with you, but I'm gonna change this and this. 'Cause I don't want to be with you like this, but I can make you into what I want. Like that, it sounds like that. Do you get what I mean? Which is kind of it's sordid. It is sordid because he's who he is, isn't it? Like if you don't accept him for who he is, you shouldn't be looking at him and saying, yeah, you're not really what I want, but maybe I can pick you off the tree and dress you up a little piece to
Listen,
my
if I
liking.
find a man and I can see there's qualities and attributes in that man and I can mold him to who I want him to be, why not?
They
That's the problem.
say that's
That's
Yeah,
the
but that's
problem.
the
dating
That's
for
problem. You know what
that's
it
the
is?
problem.
I said this already to you. You could say
And
one thing to me. If you keep
I
saying,
said,
I'm going to
why
snap
not?
at you.
You
they
see the
say
And
that's
problem.
dating for
you keep
potential,
telling me
isn't
the
it? It's
same
You see
thing
the
potential.
over
problem.
and
You see
over
the problem.
again.
Here. See, look.
I hate
You know
that.
what? We're
That
coming to
whole
the end of this now.
molding thing, I hate it.
We're coming to the end of this
It's
year.
not mold.
We
It's
need
not
look,
molding.
hold on. Every single one
It
of us
is.
needs to say our solution. Please, emotional, take the floor. What do you think we should do better with everything that we talk?
I think I think that men and women need to listen to each other more and learn from each other. Men, you don't know what it's like for women, and we don't know what it's like for you lot. So the only way you can do is
That's
ask
fake.
and not. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Accuse and stuff. But I
emotional.
don't
Yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
that we should
If
be
you're in the know,
trying to
brother, you're
change each
in the know,
other.
brother, yeah.
But we're supposed to compromise. We're supposed to compromise. Sorry, just to quickly answer a question. When No Social asked masculine how, I was like, I don't want no man doing anything for me. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for that. I don't want nothing being thrown in my face. Like I'll do this. I'm with the hammer, the drill. I'm doing up my whole house. But I've got a man there. It's like relax back. Do you get what I mean? So it's about compromise. It's not like, oh, I'm letting him change me, but he's showing me, look, raw, like I'm here and you're not using me. So I think that we need to be like that, like hear what each other's saying and learn that way, not just go off our own minds.
Good partnership.
Yes.
Kiki, what do you have to say? Kiki's dark. Kiki's dark. It's dark this Wednesday.
He's like, what happened to the darkness? Need another cruise.
Nah. Do you know what? No. On the reals, I think there needs to be more open communication between the male and the female. I think, like, I sometimes just think men, because they know a woman is more proactive in certain things, they just rely on that. And I feel sometimes the men needs to take more initiative to ease that burden of a woman in certain areas and vice versa. That's what I think. Like.
Punch.
Yeah, good partnership. Take time to listen to each other. Yeah, but the only thing I'm gonna say is, yeah, like
Finish
right
nowadays.
now, right now, sometimes you know what it is. Girls do listen, but just never stick to the topic as well. Sometimes you don't do go off topic a
Uh,
bit.
So do you.
I think both
wait,
of
wait,
No, I
us.
no, wait,
don't.
We're not doing
No,
this
I
right now,
don't. You
Kiki.
see, you're jumping on me already. Yeah,
Because you're
like
talking crap.
How?
All right.
Look
Do you
what
know
I
what I'm
was
gonna
saying.
say? This is what I'm gonna say. This is how we're gonna end it. I'm gonna say this, yeah. You women are liars. You sell dreams.
The darkness. The
And
darkness.
Yeah, they don't.
you men,
They're liars. You
These
sell dreams. Yeah.
women, these
You
new
act, you
women
act
are
like you lot are one way,
set
but in all honesty,
by
you're
the
not
devil.
other way. Yeah, you're not other way. Yeah. So to be fair, I agree with what Emotional said. I agree with what Pun said. I also agree with what Kiki said. But you're all liars anyway. So stay.
That's including punch then, you nutter.
What, is that me as well still?
Nah, bro. I said,
Oh, okay, them two. All right, say that.
Kiki,
Nice.
you need to pay your bill next week. You
Yeah,
need to
you
pay.
need
Oh
to pay
God.
bills. Oh my days.
Oh, you lot. Darkness Wednesday. We love you lot. We'll see you lot next week. Yeah.
See
Y'all
you lot
know.
later.
Yeah,
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, bye.
yeah,
One.
yeah. Kiki still can't pay the bills in those stores.
She can't pay them, man. Yo,